All right. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Oh, already, look at that. Always seems to be with the show. Always happens with the show. A couple of quick issues. Hold on. All right. Looks like it's working over now on Twitch. I hope you're all doing well. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. Happy MLB The Show 25 launch day, everybody. We're kicking off our Yankee franchise. Just showing everybody the settings. As you see there, because everybody always loves to accuse me of it. Forced trades is off. It's always off. It's always off. I think they'll be fine, Gibby. I'm really not that worried. Because I still think the American League is weak overall. The Yankees should still make the playoffs. Yeah, it just means everybody else has to step up. Yep, I have to say it every time, Christopher. Remind them repeatedly, over and over and over again. Forced trades is off. Anyway, designated hitter is on. Extra inning runner is on for regular season. Anyway, let's see. Everything is set to, everything is set to manual. Trades, manager tasks, all that fun stuff. PJ, thank you for the gift. Exactly, Christopher. Guys have to step up. What's up, Christian? How's it going? Supposedly, Timmy, we'll see. Let's see. Custom. What's this? Situation. Let's skip and set these. What? No, we're not setting. Set custom game entry conditions. Skip. Where would you like to start? We're going to start in spring training, actually. Just because. Let's see. We want to. Yeah, we want to fire some people. We got to fire some people. We got to start. Let's see. Yeah, firing Aaron Boone. We're firing the hitting coach. We're firing Blake. Let's see. We're firing Rojas. Fire. I get it, Tim. No, I agree with that, Timmy. I was actually shocked by how bad his stats were. But because they're so bad, they are fired. Literally just started, Mayo. Literally just started. So, yeah, all right. So let's start looking for folks. Let's see what we can find around the league. See who's available. Looking for pluses. What's up, Rick? How's it going? We're going to make trades, Christian. We're going to get fired. First off, no, he's not injured, number one fan to start the game. But we're going to get rid of a lot of guys anyway. Kind of looking around the league. There wasn't a lot of, nobody at the top. Let's see. Luis Molina. Durability, blocking. Not a lot on stamina, but probably our best bet. Let's give him a job. Give him a job. Great. He's our manager. Let's see. We need a hitting coach. Oh, look at this. Let's see. Contact, power, drag, bunting. Let's make him an offer. Great. All right. Contracts. Pitching coach. Let's see. We got rid of so many people. Let's give this guy a job. Here we go. PJ, thank you for the gifts. Much appreciated. Great. Wonderful. And then who else we need? Third base coach. Need a third base coach. Oh, look at this. I love this. Look at it. All pluses. That's what we want. Clyde, thank you for the follow. So there we go. We've got a whole new, first off, whole new coaching staff. Boone is gone, and Blake is gone, and everybody's gone. Actually, you know what? Let's see. Farm director is fine. We're gonna get rid of this guy. We're gonna fire this guy too. First base coach. And here we go. Bang! Look at that. Everybody is gone. I love it. I love it. Awful, awful. Oh, there you go, number one fan. Well, welcome, buddy. So, scouts. We're all right. We're fine with scouts. I didn't really need to hire or fire scouts. But look at that. No more. We're gonna be behind the 8 ball because of how bad our coaching staff is. Nice, Mayo. Yeah, no, it's a great thing to do. All right, now that we've got that in, it's time to make some. Actually, first of all, let me just take a quick look at the roster, or the rotation: Cole, Fried, Heel, Schmidt, Rodon, Will Warren in the pen. I mean, obviously, a lot of these guys because right now it's spring training. Wow, Marcus Stroman is listed as a 65 overall. Wow. We're going to find out real quick, Michael. What's up, Nathan? How's it going? Wow, Stroman as a 65. All right. It is here, Lou. It is here. But, yeah, let's make some trades. All right. Let's take a look. Oh, goodness. Let's take a look and see what we can... who we can get. Wow, Joe Musgrove's only a 77? That doesn't make any sense to me. But let's see. Rodon, let's throw Rodon in there. Let's wow, so they have let's see. No, let's see. Let's throw Stroman in there just to get. Oh, actually, it's not going to be able to work just because of the salaries. Yeah, can't do it because of the salaries. Womp womp. Let's see. Schmidt, yeah, so also LeMahieu, womp, womp. Let's see, maybe Dylan Cease? A little bit more money coming back my way. Yeah, you can't do it because it's going to be tough because of the budgets. I haven't played yet, Mike, no. I'm literally just starting, guys. Yeah, the problem is Rodon, it's just so much money. He's got so much money on his contract. Ugh. Need to see somebody where, like, not only are we let's see, Braves. People are saying take a look at the Braves. Yeah, I mean, I'd love, like, that too. Not a lot of pitchers, like, are making a ton of money because I got to make the money make sense, right? Like, don't even know where he is, Lego. Like, that's the thing, is, like, a lot of these teams don't have... Oh, man, could you imagine if I got Imanaga? Like, a lot of these guys don't... Like, a lot of these guys aren't making the kind of money that Carlos Rodon was overpaid for, right? I can't make it work, number one fan. I can't make the money work. Like, I mean, unless... Ooh. Oh, okay, now let's see. Trying to think. Yeah, okay, too much, not enough money. Who else can we send over there? That's great, Cade. Let's see. Ooh, almost. I would definitely send Trent Grisham over. Yeah, even if, let's see. I Not quite. Not quite. Can't get the money to work out. Yeah, I mean, he's fast, I'm sure. All right, let's, here we go. It'd be great if I got Shohei. That'd been something. Oh, goodness. That'd been funny. See, the money, that's the sad thing, is they would take that deal, but, the money, it's just too much money. It's just too much money. And if I do this, well, that's not going to be enough, but, yeah, not getting them back, Mike, no. March to October is mostly simmed, Kaz. Yeah, Matthew, I don't get that. I don't get that. God, it's just, that's the problem, is it's just so much, it's just Carlos Rodon's contract is just this albatross. Like, ugh. Like, no, you don't have... Let's see what teams would give me for Carlos Rodon. Minor league outfielder. Minor league outfielders from the Orioles. A relief pitcher from the Rays. Oh my gosh. Like, that's the problem is that it's also not many teams can on that kind of money. Right? Like, that's the heartbreaking thing. Probably not Howie, but we'll see. I mean, I personally want to try and get rid of him. Like, I mean, if I can upgrade the rotation, honestly, here, let's actually, you know what I'm curious about? Who's available in free agency? Not a lot of guys. David Robertson still available as a relief pitcher? No. Rizzo is available. Jose Iglesias. Iglesias, yeah, that's right. Yeah. JD Martinez, who can't run anymore. Basically, yeah. Guys who are still available. And he is in the show, John. It's because of how they used him in the postseason. Niner, thank you for the follow. Yeah, Lou, I'm trying to get rid of all these guys. Like, Rudy's like, the problem is, like, nobody wants these players. That's how, like, they're so bad. Like, right? Like, I mean, that's the thing, is it's going to be like, you're going to, especially because the contracts are so bad, right? Like, I used to, Kaz. Well, New Jersey, anyway. I don't know about that, Howie. I still think they can win the division because the Red Sox are just as banged up as we are. Baltimore got worse. Tampa got worse. Toronto still stinks. Niner fan, you go check out my IMDb, dude. Oh. JT Chargois. I mean, he's a 69 overall. Oh, goodness. These guys, so many of these guys are just so terrible. No, I mean, I'll still take players back. I mean, honestly, it's not even that the logic. It's the money. It's the money, you know? Like, what's up, Handtucks? How's it going? But see, that's the thing. It's not just the quality guys. It's the money. A lot of these teams can't eat the contracts, right? Like that's the problem. I didn't realize Jose Leclerc was with the Athletics now. Ah, my boy Esteury Ruiz, the speedster. Probably not. Schmidt's going to be hurt too, Handtucks. Everybody hurt. Everybody's hurt. No, Christian, I don't want Sevy back. I'll get there in a second, Finn. Yeah, I'd love to have Max Schumann in the organization. I'm a big fan. He helped me last year so much in my my fantasy league. I think the Brewers, Dylan. Yeah, nobody wants Stroman. Oh, gosh. Let's see. Handtucks gets a dab. CJ Alexander. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna... He's 28, so, like, I didn't realize some of these guys were that old. I'm gonna probably just have to... I'm probably just gonna have to sign some free agents. Yeah, that's fair, too, Christian. We could probably get a proper backup catcher. Like... Yeah, I'm probably gonna need to... Need to throw in, like, this, and, like, who else? Who else? I can't believe they got Ben Rice listed as a first baseman. That's a joke. Who could get me from over the hump? I don't want to. Peraza? No, Peraza won't get me there. Stanton? No. Yeah, Finn. No, Yankees are in real trouble, man. Real trouble. Maybe you take out the catcher and put in... Yeah, I'm not putting in trade Judge Calvin. I mean, I haven't started it yet, really, Lemons. I'm trying to fix the Yankees. Man, Spencer Jones is listed as a 65? That doesn't make any sense. Let's see, maybe... Wow, they really don't want to get rid of Logan Webb. It's not happening, Handtucks. Thank you for the follow. Let's see. Let's take a look around the league, see if they're... Yeah. Tarek Skubal? No. It's not happening, Calvin. I'm looking for anything, Mason. I'd prefer another starting pitcher. Right? Like, I want really a starting pitcher. Oh, yeah. Mariners don't have the money. The Mariners don't have the money. And it's also guys like some of these guys I can't stand. The thing is, so going back to everybody wants me to go back to the Diamondbacks. Gallen, the problem is the money doesn't work, right? Burns, I can get close. I don't think so. Especially because, again, the money won't work, guys. The money won't work. And that's, yeah, like, Calvin, you're just being, like, stop trolling, bro. Like, Peralta. Again, the problem is the money won't work. Yeah, like, Peralta, yeah, that's not going to work either. Brandon Woodruff? Oh, I get close. With Brandon Woodruff. Matt, thank you for the follow. Henry, thank you for the share. 79, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I don't play on forced trades, Calvin. Crochet, I don't think that's gonna work. I'm not gonna trade with the Red Sox. A little of both, Finn. A little of both, right? Like, but I wouldn't mind taking on like Corbin Burns' contract if I got rid of Rodon and Stanton. Like, I can get close with a lot of these prospects, but... I haven't made any trades yet. Just started. I don't want Gossman. Again, Calvin, the money won't work. The money's not going to work. Again, guys, you're making a lot of suggestions. The money's not going to work for a lot of these teams. All right, and Gossman, yeah, they're not getting rid of him. Yeah, unless... Yeah, like, that's that too. Like, the Phillies aren't going to trade Zach Wheeler, who's a 90. There's no starting pitching in free agency, Mason. Yeah, like, I mean, that's probably what's going to have to happen. Is like, I'm going to probably just have to settle for dumping these... Or I'm going to have to take somebody maybe a little bit more... That's a little bit more... Oh, I could almost bring back Nestor. Yeah, they don't have the money. Don't even know who he plays for, Lou. Yeah, guys, I mean, yeah. I don't think we're going to get anything for this because it is nobody can... I think I broke the game. Here, this is what the Athletics are offering. Actually, the Athletics are offering Luis Severino and Miguel Andujar. Guys, I don't have forced trades on. Because the team sucks, Kaz. It's either... Actually, that's not bad. Rhys Hoskins and Joel Payamps for Rodon, Stanton, and Stroman. Haven't started it, Will. I'm just trying to make trades, man. I don't play forced trades, Finn. I mean, Hoskins immediately becomes my DH, right? Like, Piamps goes into the bullpen. Yeah, I think this, yeah, Christian, that's probably not going to happen. Yeah, I think this is a good, I like this trade. I like this trade. Hoskins and Piamps for Rodon, Stanton, and Stroman. Absolutely. Absolutely. That is, I am dumping $40 million. Done. Bye-bye. Goodbye. 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 Gone. Goodbye, baseball. And Rhys Hoskins immediately jumps up now. And now I could probably trade like a Paul Goldschmidt. Hoskins is my first baseman. Or then again, I could have like, or now Ben Rice becomes available. Paul's also 37 years old. Let's see what we can get for this. See what's out there. Charlie Morton, no. A lot of these guys are more in the prospect range. Because that's what these guys are. It's not happening, Maddie. Let's see. Let's see if we can't go get a starting pitcher now. Man, Josiah Gray's only a 72? Yeah, no, I'm good, Henry. Oh, Ranger Suarez. I'm not trading with the Red Sox, man. Like, it ain't gonna happen. Like, they're not gonna give up Garrett Crochet, who they just traded everything for to get in the first place. I'm not bringing back Sonny Gray. That's not gonna happen either. Yeah, we'll get rid of the bum Scott Efros. Niner fan, it's not happening, dude. I don't want Tanner Houck. I really don't want to trade with the Red Sox. The Red Sox would give me Walker Buehler, though. Who's a 69 overall. Nice. Oh. I mean, he's good in the game. He's terrible in real life. Jose Barrios from the Blue Jays. Oh, that's actually Michael Lorenzen for the Royals? That's actually not a bad trade. I actually kind of dig that idea. Michael Lorenzen for LeMahieu, Ben Rice, and Scott Efros. Absolutely, Lane. Absolutely. It's not on Game Pass, DBS. No. No, I know that's the thing. Is well, he's first base and catcher, right? Like, he's not. I wouldn't say great versatility, Howie, but yes, already got rid of Stanton. Yay, already got rid of Stanton. Yeah. See if there's somebody else I can trade. Maybe an Everson Pereira, because he's not. He's not gonna. He's Spencer Jones is the guy of the future, right? Like, Efros, LeMahieu, and Pereira for Michael Lorenzen. No, I do not have Nolan Arenado. Yeah, Timmy, I'm moving, wheeling and dealing. Here we go. Everson Pereira, Scott Efros, DJ LeMahieu for Michael Lorenzen. Lorenzen is now our fifth starter. Yeah. We got Rhys Hoskins now at first base. Or, actually, Rhys Hoskins will be the DH. Goldschmidt is a better fielding first baseman. Backup catcher. Everybody wants a backup catcher. Let's see. Yes, I know. Great news. Royals accepted our offer. Brewers accepted our offer. Wonderful, wonderful. Let's take a look at free agency for backup catcher. Oh, these guys all stink. We do need a backup catcher, though. You're not wrong, Finn. I mean, Grandal is a switch hitter. He's 36. Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad idea, Howie, honestly. Where is Trevino now? I can't remember. I tried, Timmy. I can't bring back Michael King. I can't. Well, that's his secondary position, Finnegan. I agree, Handtux. He's with the Reds now, right? Yeah, I mean, in free agents, like, honestly, the guy to bring in... Well, first off... That's not correct. Yeah, I mean, the guy to go get, honestly, just for basically nothing, is Jose Iglesias, right? Like, honestly, I'm gonna like, he wants a 2-year deal at $7 million a year. I have the surplus now. Like, honestly, just to have him who can play he can play second, third, and short. Already got rid of Boone, Rick. Boone is gone. Like, I'm gonna try and see if Iglesias takes this. He's got a 76 speed. He wants more money. Okay. He's really set on that. I can also give him a 3rd year and bring the money down. See if he'll take this instead. Great. 3 years, $6 million a year. It's not easy, Jacob. No. So, and then let's see. Okay, we need a backup catcher. We'll see. No, you're not wrong, Mayo. For a 3rd year, you know, to bring the money down a little bit. You're not wrong. Henry, thank you for the share. Right? And then let's see. We need a backup catcher. Let's see. Bring back Gary Sanchez. Yeah, that's not happening. Not going to get Connor Wong. Man, I would love to get like Alejandro Kirk or something, but I didn't know if you could do an option, Matthew. I didn't realize. Yeah, I didn't think. Yeah, see, Jim, I didn't know. I didn't think you could. Wasn't sure if you could do that or not. Wait a second. Oh, maybe Mason. Let's see. I like Caratini. I've always been a Caratini fan. Him too, so slow. They have Kyle Higashioka as a higher rating than Jonah Heim? That makes no sense. He's a good prospect, Handtucks. You're right. Former Yankee Agustin Ramirez. No, our boy Jose. I mean, I haven't really played it yet, Batten. Yeah, that's not happening. Lyle, thank you for the share. Yeah, I don't think... It's not going to be easy to get Bart. Like, he's a 78. Somebody's saying Elias Diaz from the Padres. I mean, at that point, I might as well just go get Luis Campusano. But... who else were we talking about? I'm not bringing back Higgy. I'm not bringing back Higgy. I was thrilled when Higgy left. Let's see, Eric Haas. Yeah, I mean, guys, we're looking just for a backup. Right? Like... What's up, Justin? How's it going? Carson Kelly's got surprisingly good numbers. Huh. Let's see what I can get for Carson Kelly. 30 years old. Again, he's only going to be playing against lefties, basically. Guys, I really haven't played. I'm still just making trades. I'm not getting Christian Vasquez. Maybe get rid of a, Jonathan Loaizaga or something. He's only 73 overall. Why? He's always hurt all the time. As much as I do like Loaizaga, he never gets the job done. And then throw in, I don't know, like a... Why is Tim Hill not on the team? Oh, he is. Oh, my goodness. Tim Hill is ranked as only a 61 overall? That doesn't make any sense. I was hoping I would have done that. Jonathan Loaizaga and Tim Hill for Carson Kelly. Yeah, but Leiter's got 5 pitches. I can work with that in this game. They're the same overall. And Leiter's less money. We'll see. What else can we maybe send over? Yeah, we need to give him a catching prospect, right? So we're gonna give him a low catching prospect. I don't know where he is, Christian. Oh, they still want another person. Does that work in the other? Oh. I didn't even realize. Will Warren, no. Cabrera, no. They would take Goldschmidt. Roderick Arias. That's actually not bad. I mean, this is a kid he's got so many blockades on the way to the big leagues. Like, I mean, that's the move, I think. Right? Like, I think Carson Kelly becomes the backup to Austin Wells for a double-A shortstop. Like, yeah, that's the move. Oh, I got rid. Let's see. What trades have I made? No, I'm not, Mayo. Yeah, that's a solid one. So, transactions. We signed Jose Iglesias. We traded LeMahieu, Efros, and Everson Pereira for Michael Lorenzen. We traded Rodon, Stanton, and Stroman for Joel Payamps and Rhys Hoskins. His contract's impossible, Lou. Yeah, it's not happening, Heath. So, I mean, where's Lorenzen? There we go. So Lorenzen now the 5. It's Cole, Fried, Heel, Schmidt, and Lorenzen as the 5. Not happening, Gus. And then the bullpen, well, this will get whittled down as, once we get out of spring training. And then the lineups, yeah. All right, I think yeah, I got rid of him NJ. Another starting pitcher? Yeah, I think I'm all right. Now they got Lorenzen. The lineups. This needs to be changed. I'm putting Dominguez at the top. Putting Judge 2. Bellinger 3. Hoskins 4. Jazz 5. Goldschmidt 6. Wells 7. Volpe 9. And I'm going to let Cabrera... No, I mean, we got... where is he? Where is he? I don't see him. Where's Iglesias? Yeah, he's here somewhere. No, Panic, I'm not going to play the spring training games. Promote and add to the 40. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, oh yeah, he's sitting in AAA. Add to the 40-man, yes. Move to the major league level, yes. Great. Yeah, I didn't realize. Yeah. I mean, Peraza might make the opening day roster. No Panic, I've played the show a lot. No, Mayo, yeah, I know. Giving him that extra year was a bit of a risk, but no, Addison. I have no idea, NJ. They might win 90 games. They might win 70. I have no idea. Where, Oh, yeah. What is it? A general? Preferred number? Yes, 11. Okay. Jose... General. There. He's going to be number 18. Or 19. Or, okay. And Volpe will be back to number 11, hopefully. There we go. Volpe's back to 11. I mean, the free agency is the same as ever, Arthur, it feels like. The trade AI definitely is a little more balanced, it feels like. Addison, are you an ad right now? Talking about some other baseball game? You have to go to edit player, Matt. So Iglesias will wear number 19 as a Yankee. I mean, and the thing is, all right, then yeah, lineups. I'm gonna let Cabrera play third, and we'll see what happens. At least, and then we'll put Iglesias in against lefties. Trent Grisham's not gonna play against lefties. Oh my gosh. Honestly, who's catching? No, Carson Kelly, and Dominguez, Bellinger. I mean, if he's on the team, let's see. No, he's not. It's still spring training, guys, which is why some of this is all screwy, right? Like, I'm all good with it being changed, Christian. Traded Stanton, LeMahieu, Rodon, Stroman, a couple of prospects. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Now, Ryan, I live in LA now. I'm originally from the East Coast. So, my rotation is now Cole, Fried, Heel, Schmidt, and Lorenzen. All right. Yeah, no, that's the thing, Mayo. For the most part, like, we got younger. We cleared up a lot of money. OMG, officially in the Bronx. We got rid of Boone. We fired Boone. Yeah, and then obviously Williams will be the closer. A lot of these guys will not make the squad. Right? Maybe Will Warren or Clayton Beater get called up at some point, right? No, I'm not gonna play any spring training games, Panic. No, we're gonna go sim right to the regular season. So, but yeah, I think I'm good with where these guys are right now. I tried, NJ. I tried. The problem is that the money wouldn't work. The money would not work. I'm good where we're at. I like how the team looks. I think it's an upgrade. I like that we got Rhys Hoskins as the DH now. We cleared up a lot of money. Not happening, Panic. People who like him, Scav, don't know baseball. Use Catcher View. Jeremy, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I know, NJ. I tried. Mayo, it's not happening. I'm not getting Bello. All right, let's see how this goes. And we'll save. Oh, that's true. What's up? I am going to probably get rid of Peraza and Grisham at some point anyway. Yes, Rick. Same as last year. That is a good point. If I get rid of Peraza and I get rid of Grisham, I mean, I would want, because Spencer Jones, I don't know why Spencer Jones is a 65. I have no idea why he's listed as a 65. Tyler, thank you for the follow. I don't know, Verdugo. That's a good question. Because that's the thing, is that Grisham would be the fourth outfielder, right? Right, Grisham is fourth outfielder. Peraza, the problem is with Peraza is that now that we brought in Iglesias, there's really no room for Peraza. Plus, honestly, he's not great in the game anyway. Not happening, Panic. Funny. Ooh, almost. Gonna try to stay out of the division. That's why I got Rhys Hoskins, NJ. Like, honestly, we're only gonna have Goldschmidt for a year. Hoskins will take over. Oh, goodness. Matt Wallner, lefty? Prefer not to get rid of Ben Rice. Ooh, almost. Almost. JJ Bleday, it's not bad. I don't know, Rico. I'm not playing multiplayer. That'd been funny. Let's see. You know what? Honestly, Blake, I honestly don't know. Let's hold on to these guys to see what else we need. Maybe a starter at some point. Yeah, we're just gonna go to opening day now. We're gonna go right to opening day. We made the moves we're gonna make. We're gonna start. It's Freddie Peralta versus Garrett Cole. Take a look at the pitching rotation. I can't believe Tim Hill is a 61 overall as my lefty specialist. Right, Joel Payamps, who we picked up, right, will be one of our setup men. Devin Williams, obviously closer. Loizaga, Leiter, Weaver, Cruz, Hamilton. I'm good where I'm at, NJ. I know that's what's gonna be real life, Chris. But I traded. It's a video game, guys. I traded Rodon for Michael Lorenzen. Like, and then lineup. This isn't what I set the. Ugh, this is awful. Oh, the computer's awful. Ugh. All right. First off, Goldschmidt will be in the lineup. Hoskins will DH because Goldschmidt is a slightly better fielder. Dominguez will lead off. Then Judge, then Belly, then Hoskins, Jazz, Goldschmidt, Wells, Cabrera, Volpe. Right? That's what we're going to do against righties. Thought it was great. Lane. Versus the lefties. Yeah, Carson Kelly in there. Trent Grisham is not starting. Oof. Bellinger, Judge, Hoskins, Goldschmidt, Jazz, Carson Kelly, Iglesias, and Volpe. That's how we will go for that one. Since I traded for him just now, Christian. Joey who, Mayo? I don't know, Scav. I'm not worried about his hitting. I'm worried about his fielding. I'm not worried about his hitting. I think he'll hit just fine. I worry about all the fly balls he might drop. Panic, it's not happening. We're not getting... We already just traded... We got Carson Kelly for a double-A shortstop. We got Carson Kelly for a double-A shortstop, which I'm very happy about. It's franchise, Christian, yes. And I just want to take a look at my triple-A rotation. Yeah, these guys are all 67s. Is there anybody else in the bullpen? Yeah, see, to me, like, you've got Tyler Matzik. Like, if you're going to have Tim Hill as your lefty special, I guess just because Tim Hill can... No, he's only 26. It just seems... His contract, he has options. I feel like a 61 versus a 65, like... That's what I'm saying, Hunter. Tim Hill as a 61... You know what, actually, you know what, that's... Let's take real quick look... Before we go. And then double A, yeah, nobody above like a All right, first off, somebody we're going to stick in double A. Double A starter, somebody young. If there's anybody young, here, I have no idea who this guy even is. Stick him in double A. Great. Just somebody to flesh out the double A roster. Which now I need to find him. Oh, I had starting pitch. I forgot I had guys in A-ball. Chase Hampton in A-ball. This game's... They screwed a lot of this up. At least move him to double A. My goodness. Like, come on. And actually... Yeah, this kid should be... Ugh, I gotta fix the roster. He goes to triple A. He goes to double A. And actually, move him to single A. Move Ben Hess to double A. Yeah. Free agency's fine, baseball. Yeah, Mayo, that's not happening. Alright, and we've got lineups. Triple A seems fine. Double A's got holes everywhere. George Lombard. All right. Pitching rotation. Ben Hess. There we go. And then Chase. Carlos Carrasco is 65. I do NJ in real life, yes. No, Joey Gallo's terrible, Mayo. Okay. Every game of the first year, panic. Clark Schmidt, I think he's an 80, our right field. All right. What else did I want to do? A-ball. Yeah, and Tyler Hardman will move to double A. So there we go. Okay. There we go. That should be good. I will check. Clark, no, he's an 80. He's an 80. So again, Cole, Fried, Heel, Schmidt, Lorenzen. All right. The one thing I was looking to possibly do is I need a good left-handed reliever. Like, I might try to get like a Gregory Soto. I agree, NJ. Yeah, a good lefty reliever, like an Oswald Peraza for a Gregory Soto. Can anybody else think of a good lefty reliever? No, Mayo. Holton from the Tigers, NJ. All right, let's take a look at the Tigers. I'd rather not trade it within the division, so keep that in mind. Yeah, I mean, that's actually wow. Tyler Holton, a 79. Yeah, but Chafin's a 67. Holton's a 79. For Peraza, that straight up, like, that's a great deal. Yeah, I don't think that's... Guys, I think that's the move. I mean... Check free agency. Herron from Cleveland. I mean, he's a 76. I think this is the move, guys. I think this is the move. I don't know either, JD. Honestly, I have no idea why they'd make that move either. This is the move, guys. We're just going to go with this. We're going to go with this. I'm doing all right, Blaine. Ozzy Peraza for Tyler Holton. Done. There it is. No, I'm done. I'm done. Everson Pereira's gone. Now, did anybody get sent? Who got sent down? Somebody had to get sent down. Right? Like, now I'm trying to figure out who got... Catchers... Lacius, Jazz, Cabrera, Volpe, Dominguez. Oh, no, was Peraza on the bench? No, Mayo. No, Evan, we're good. Like, I mean, yeah, he might have just been on the bench. Peraza. Because I guess, I mean, technically... Because I'm sorry. Tim Hill's going to go down to AAA. He has to... Well, yeah, I don't care if he wants to designate or not. He's a 61 overall. Yes, Nate, I will. I should have traded Tim Hill then. Like, yeah, I'm going to designate him for assignment. Like, I'm sorry. So trade, I'm going to trade Tim Hill. I'm not having a guy. I'm going to trade him. Let's see what we get for him. Like, I'm not going to carry a guy who's a 61 in the Major League roster. Pitch on Hall of Fame, hit on All-Star. I'm not going to trade George Lombard. Let's see what we get. No, I get that. Like, We're not going to get anything really quality back. I mean, I could use a utility infielder now. I think it's a different Luis Castillo, NJ. But actually, here, hold on. Roster. Yeah, some kind of a utility guy. Oh, you know, that's what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to try and do. One of my favorite players in baseball because he plays everywhere. Oh, he's only a 68 overall? Yes, I got rid of Rodon. I'm not calling up Rice. He can only play first base and catcher. Still better than Peraza was, though. What do they want? Oh, they want George Lombard. That is awful what the Athletics want for that. Let's see what else I can throw in there. Actually, didn't we just... Oh, I'm not giving up Will Warren. Here we go. Trust me, I'm building a team. Trust me. Yeah, we're going to get Max Schumann from the Athletics. Done. Great. Beautiful. Yeah, so an A-ball starting pitcher. An A-ball starting pitcher and Tim Hill for Max Schumann, who is another super utility man, which, again, you all know I love the super utility guys. Love the super utility guys. So, okay, now I think we're set. I'm much happier with this bullpen now. Tyler Holton now coming out of the bullpen as the lefty. All right. Not getting Donovan Finnegan. So, again, all right, let's... So we just got rid of Tim Hill and an A-ball starting pitcher, Michael Arias, for Max Schumann. We sent Ozzy Peraza to the Tigers for Tyler Holton. We're going to have to go all the way back down now to show you what we did with... Now we can do the trade. Here we go. We traded Double-A shortstop Roderick Arias for Carson Kelly to be the backup catcher. I'm good with one, Evan, for now anyway. We traded LeMahieu, Scott Efros, and Everson Pereira for Michael Lorenzen. We traded Carlos Rodon, Giancarlo Stanton, and Marcus Stroman for Rhys Hoskins and Joel Payamps. It's not happening, Mayo. There we go. We got rid of a lot of dead weight, a lot of guys who are always hurt, a lot of guys who are getting paid too much money. We cleared up cap space. We cleared, well, the luxury tax or whatever they want to call it here. Right? Like, if I wanted to make a trade now, money's not an issue. I just cleared up $70 million. And now we're feeling good. All right. Freddie Peralta. Garrett Cole. Full game. in the Bronx. If only, NJ, if only. Well, there you go. There you go, Matt. Yeah, no, the same thing just happened with Tim Hill. So that's why we had to, that's why we got rid of him. And we upgraded. There's the lineup. Dominguez, Judge, Bellinger, Hoskins, the new DH, Jazz at second, Goldschmidt at first, Wells behind the plate, Ozzie at third, Volpe at short, Schumann, Iglesias, Kelly, and Grisham on the bench. Let's go. If only, NJ, if only. I'm playing Cabrera, at least against the righty, Matthew. Cabrera's the future. OMG's a nice piece, though. Because I like him in the 9-hole, Phil. Having it to hydrate. Welcome to the Bronx. And opening day 2025. It's franchise, Adrian. Matthew, I'm so shocked they didn't. I'm shocked they didn't. The Mets didn't bring him back. All right, Rick. The Milwaukee Brewers versus the New York Yankees. Those are not the commentators. I mean, it is, but they're muted, obviously, as Garrett Cole will take the mound. 17 starts last year, an 8-5 record, a 3.41 ERA, a former Cy Young winner. And Bryce Terang, the second baseman, 254, 7 home runs, 57 RBI last year. First pitch, grounded to first. Goldschmidt is there, takes it himself, one pitch, one out, and we are underway. It's a video game, Doug. So, following Terang is Sal Frelick, William Contreras, Christian Yelich, Jackson Chourio, Garrett Mitchell, Joseph Ortiz, Andrew Monasterio, and Tyler Black at first base. Pitch on Hall of Fame, hit on All-Star. Sal Frelick, 2 home runs, 32 RBI. I actually know a guy who, is friends with his dad. But anyway, pitch is high, 1-0. Because Goldschmidt actually has a better defensive rating, Lemons. Thank you, Rick. By 13 points. It was enough of a difference that I swing and a miss on a change, 1-1. I got
1 ball, 1 strike.
It's that Mr. Miyagi magic, Mayo. And this foul back out of play, 1-2. The 1-2. Chop to Volpe at short. Fields fires the first, 2 away. So 2 quick ground outs here to start the first, and that brings up William Contreras. 281 average, 23 homers, 92 RBI. And hammers the first pitch to fairly deep left. And Jason Dominguez, hold your breath, folks. He makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3, top of the first. We go bottom 1. No score here in the Bronx. I don't, Mitch, but we'll see. I know, NJ. Speaking of Jason Dominguez, he will lead off against Freddie Peralta. 32 starts last year, an 11-9 record, a 3.68 ERA, a whip at 1.21, an even 200 strikeouts. And Dominguez, in limited play last year, 2 home runs, 4 RBI, a .179 average. A switch hitter batting from the left side, wearing number 25 now. Peralta, a fastball, slider, changeup, curveball pitcher. He'll hit 97 on the gun. And the first pitch is swung on and missed, 0-1. Long time ago, Niner fan. It's a little bit late on it, and the 0-1 to Dominguez. Off the plate, 1-1. Let's go Yankees chant already erupting from the crowd here in the Bronx. The wind carrying out to dead center today, even though the flag says it's blowing to left. The 1-1, ooh, good curveball by Peralta, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, I got let's see. Cameras. How do I forget how to lock the directional camera? Directional. Somebody remember how to lock the camera for directional? And yes, people are gonna be like, why do you not play with zone? Because that's how I go. That's how I do it. That's not how I do it. Deal with it. Also, again, you're already seeing the difficulties. Simulation, all-star hitting, Hall of Fame pitching. Camera, hitting view, dynamic. Alex, take me the follow. Anybody remember how to lock the camera? I am playing. Well, we'll have to figure it out later. I'm not gonna spend all day in the menus. The 1-2, swing and a miss on a pitch to the dirt. Contreras drops it, but then fires the first one away. So that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Okay, and I'll look again in a second. And Judge clobbers the first pitch, but out in front of that hanging slider, and he just pulled it foul. We'll try again. Cameras. Nope, it's not here. Settings. Presentation. Hybrid. Pitching. High leverage. Ugh. Controls? No, it wouldn't be under controls. Oh, gosh. I just wish that they would, like, make stuff, like, easier. Oh, fair enough, Matthew. All right, well, we're going to play with it this way. The 0-1. Remind me after this game, somebody. The 0-1 to Judge. Inside 1-1. How to lock the camera on directional, Phil. The 1-1. Judge, little chopper. Freddie will field. Fires the first in time, 2 away. Got Judge on top of that one. Another slider. So we look at the Yankee lineup. Dominguez, Judge, Bellinger, Hoskins, Jazz Chisholm, Paul Goldschmidt, Austin Wells, Ozzie Cabrera, Anthony Volpe. What's up, Javier? And on the bench, Trent Grisham, Max Schumann, Carson Kelly, and Jose Iglesias. Cody Bellinger, 266, 18 homers, 78 RBI. Traded for him, Steven. Traded for him. As Bellinger serves this one to fairly deep left field. But I believe that's Churio out there will run it down for the final out of the inning. Belly gave it a ride. Both teams go in order. At the end of one, no score. Christian Yelich, the DH today, hitting .315, 11 home runs, 42 RBI last year. And the first pitch is a strike from Cole, 0-1. Swing and a miss on a change, 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got rid of a lot of people, Javier. We've been playing for an hour already, just building the team. As that's a little inside 1-2. The 1-2 from Cole. Just got a piece to stay alive. And the count holds. Noah, thank you for the follow. Still 1-2. And now went backdoor with the slider, but Bellinger got to it. Or excuse me, Yelich got to it. Bellinger has to give chase. And that is going to be a leadoff double for Christian Yelich. An opposite field double for Yelich. First hit of the year. Yes, Justin, just started. And that will bring up Jackson Churio. Takes a pitch for a strike, 0-1. 21 home runs, 79 RBI, 275 average, and a phenomenal rookie year. What a pitch to run on. Swing and a miss. But Wells dropped it, and so Yelich steals third. It feels exactly the same so far, Andy. The 0-2. Strike 3 called. Churio down looking. 1 away. Big strikeout for Cole. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. I am playing every game, Mitch. So a big strikeout there. That now brings up Garrett Mitchell, the speedy center fielder, who pops it up. First pitch swinging. Volpe down from short. makes the catch, 2 away. And that brings up Joseph Ortiz, the third baseman, 239, 11 home runs, 60 RBI last year. Takes a strike on the inside edge, 0-1. Acquired from the Orioles and pulls that one foul, 0-2. No, they don't, Matthew. The 0-2. Grounded to first. Goldschmidt is there. Does something Rizzo can't, takes it himself. And the Brewers, with nobody out, had Christian Yelich at third base and can't get him home. We go bottom 2, scoreless. It's opening day, Brooks. Doing all right, Josh. So, a little bit of magic there for Garrett Cole on opening day to work out of that jam. Rhys Hoskins, 214, 26 homers, 82 RBI last year for the Brew Crew, acquired in spring training. Feels exactly the same, Lemieux. Cam, thank you for the follow. Oof, and just a little late on that first pitch fastball. Fouls it off to the right side, 0-1. Hoskins, 3 for 7 in his career against Peralta. That, of course, was when Hoskins was with the Phillies. And late on another fastball, 0-2. Lyle, thank you for the share. All right, Andy, how you doing? The 0-2 to Hoskins. Fouled off to the right side. Good change up there. Still 0-2. The 0-2. Swing and a miss on a fastball. Strike 3, 1 away. Second K of the day for Peralta. And that brings up Jazz Chisholm Jr. The first pitch to Jazz. Not on stream, Brooks, and rarely anyway. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Jazz, 256, 24 homers, 73 RBI last year. Javier, I made a lot of trades, man. As this one sliced foul, I think, was that the one? Stanton, Rodon, and Stroman? Yes, Andy, I'm a Yankee fan. The 0-2 to Jazz. Fouled straight back, still 0-2. I also got Joel Payamps. Pitching on Hall of Fame, hitting on All-Star. The 0-2. Oh, and he plunked him. Jazz gets plunked. An 0-2 hole. And now then he's picked off. Already picked him off. Jazz got caught leaning. A lot of money for a DH, Andy. So that hasn't been fixed. That AI. Paul Goldschmidt. Now 2 outs, no one on. Swing and a miss on a change, 0-1. It caught him leaning, Sam. Caught him leaning. Goldschmidt, 22 homers, 65 RBI, 245 average last year. The 0-1. Oof, late on a fastball now, 0-2. Brooks, thank you for the follow.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Really want to lock that camera. That's off the plate. 1-2. Lemon says, gameplay, control. It's not, directional camera shift off. Great. Thank you. Thank you. Goodness, thank you. Oh, that is so much better. Thank you, Lemons. The 1-2. Checked his swing. Did not go. Count now 2-2. All right, Gary, how you doing? The 2-2 to Goldschmidt. Called strike 3 on the outside edge, down looking. At the end of 2, we are still scoreless in the Bronx. Andrew Monasterio, 208, 1 home run, 16 RBI. Will lead off the top of the third. And fouls it straight back, 0-1. It's going to take a little time for me to shake the offensive rust off. As that's low, 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
I hear you, Gary. I hear you. The 1-1. Fouled off to the right side, 1-2. Same as last year, Dave. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Wyatt, thank you for the follow. 1 away, second K of the day for Cole. I like the new fonts better, I guess. I don't know. Mitch, I don't know, 70 wins, 90 wins, it's all possible. Tyler Black, the first baseman, fouls the first pitch back out of play, 0-1. This is how I like to pitch, Kevin. No home runs, 2 RBI, 204 average last year. Fouls that off, 0-2. And fouls this straight back. Called up to replace Hoskins, who was traded in spring training to the Yankees. As this rolled foul, still 0-2 in our fictional franchise here. The 0-2 is high, 1-2. Yes, Kevin, you can change it. There are several different methods, but this is how I like to pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him on the knee-high slider, 2 away. Gary thinking the follow. Back-to-back Ks for Cole. You see the sequence here? Started off with a fastball, then the changeup, cutter a little in, that was fouled off. Knuckle curve was fouled off, took a pitch high, and then struck him out on the slider. Maybe, NJ, maybe. Bryce Terang grounded out in his first at-bat. Takes a strike, 0-1. Dynamic, that's cool, Javier. Not my thing. 30th pitch of the day for Cole is fouled back out of play, 0-2. And the 0-2 is in the dirt, 1-2. What's up, Billy? How's it going? Oh, and he hung a slider. This one's going to be ripped to right center field. That's going to get down and it's going to go all the way to the wall. Terang has great speed, but holds at second with a 2-out double. So a mistake from Cole, and Terang just slaps it in the right center. And that brings up Sal Frelick. 0 for 1. Oh, and that's going to get away from him. And going to third and getting there easily is Terang. So a first wild pitch of the year from Cole. And this one's ripped to right center field. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to get down, and that's going to go by. Bellinger will cut it off. But Frelick with great speed. Back-to-back doubles, and it's 1-0 Milwaukee. And that will bring up William Contreras now. That's inside 1-0. So second time through the lineup facing Cole. As this one grounded to second, Jazz is there. Fires the first. That will end the inning. A little 2-out rally. Sal Frelick, first hit, first RBI of the year. We go bottom 3, 1-0 Brew Crew. Austin Wells, 13 homers, 55 RBI at 229 average last year, will lead off here in the bottom of the third. Oof, and just missed that first pitch fastball, fouled it straight back 0-1. Just a hair late on it. And now takes a pitch in the dirt, 1-1. Good take by the Yankee backstop. I think so too, Billy. The 1-1. And Wells fouls that one straight back, 1-2. 25th pitch of the day for Peralta coming up. The 1-2 is low and in the dirt, 2-2. Good take there by Wells to level the count. The 2-2. Wells spoils that fastball, still 2-2. 1-0 Brewers, bottom of the third, opening day in the Bronx. The 2-2. Checked his swing. Did he go? No, said the third base umpire. Count now full. No, Javier. I think it's very early still. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. Tied him up with a fastball up and in. Great pitch from Peralta. 1 away. Yeah, a lot of fastballs, Gary. A lot of fastballs. That brings up Ozzy Cabrera. Batting from the left side. Switch hitter playing third today. Takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. Cabrera hit .247 last year with 8 home runs, 36 RBI. Getting a chance to win the everyday spot at third base. As that backdoor slider stays off the plate, says the umpire, 2-0. The 2-0. 3-0. So that's low. So Cabrera, well, we're going to be taking a pitch here. The 3-0 Ew, just barely a strike. Me too, Cannon. I think Cabrera can win the everyday job. I really do. Oh, and he just missed that changeup. Got underneath it. Terang in shallow right center. Makes the catch, 2 away. Yeah, Peralta's a good pitcher, Gary. Anthony Volpe now 243, 12 homers, 60 RBI last year. And the first pitch from Peralta. Oof. Just missed that slider, 0-1.
0-1.
Little out in front. The 0-1. Ooh, now late on a fastball, 0-2. It's a big difference. 81-mile-an-hour slider, 95-mile-an-hour fastball. The 0-2 to Volpe. Off the plate, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the 1-2. Tied him up inside with a fastball, strike 3. We go top 4. 1-0 Brewers. Christian Yelich, 1 for 1 with a double and a stolen base, was stranded at third in the second inning. Pops the first pitch foul and out of play, 0-1. And rolls this foul, 0-2. And the 0-2 from Cole. Just got a piece of that cutter up and in. 0-2 again. Oof. And Yelich spoils that knuckle curve. That was already almost into the glove of Wells. The 0-2. A little low and inside. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Oh, and a borderline pitch that goes Yelich's way. 2-2. And now this one chopped to Volpe, who charges, fields, fires, got him, 1 away.
He's out.
Yeah, Zach, that's kind of more my thing. Jackson Churio 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. Struck out on 3 pitches in his first at-bat. Takes a strike here, 0-1. And then gets tied up inside on a changeup, 0-2. And this one hit hard to the right side, but Chisholm is there. We'll throw him out. 2 away. 0-0. First game of the day. No, Jay, do not. Garrett Mitchell 0 for 1 with a pop-out. Now steps up to the plate. Popped up to short. Fouls this one off, 0-1. The 0-1 to Cole from Cole. Swing and a miss. Good cutter there, up and in. And the 0-2. Down back foot. Oh, it hit him on the back foot. Wow, Cole hooked that one. And that just clipped Mitchell's foot. Did nothing to get out of the way, mind you, but oof, as that's up and into Ortiz, 1-0. And now this one grounded to Jazz, who will fire to first, and that will end the inning. We go bottom 4. Still 1-0 Brewers. Yankee, other than that, projected to go 92 and 70. Jason Dominguez struck out in his first at-bat. Pitch on Hall of Fame, hit on All-Star, Nick. Takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. You wonder if the shadows here at Yankee Stadium are going to start to have any effect on the hitters. The 1-0. Second, Matt. Second for sure. Oh, out in front of that changeup, 1-1. Good changeup from Peralta. Only about an 8-mile-an-hour difference between his fastball and his changeup. But then he drops that slider like he did there at 80 miles an hour on the back foot. Oof, that is nasty. He's also got a curveball that he does not use as much. The 1-2. Late on a fastball, but he fouls it off to stay alive. Does Dominguez still 1-2? Again, pitch on Hall of Fame, hit on All-Star. The 1-2. And Dominguez pops this one up foul, staying alive. No, Jay, do not do that. Do it for work. I agree. Dominguez needs to stay healthy, Billy. The 1-2, again. Late on a fastball, strike 3, and Dominguez strikes out in back-to-back at-bats. Not a great start to his year. Aaron Judge grounded back to the pitcher in his first at-bat. Never watched it, Ryan. Oof, Judge out in front of that slider, 0-1. Had some bad intentions with that swing. The two-time MVP. Cool, Young. As Judge skies one to right, fairly deep. The wind, though, kind of gets hung up there. The catch is made, 2 away. Oh, yeah, probably made, because of all the trades I made, Rick, it probably automatically changed his number. I forgot. Cody Bellinger, 0 for 1. And the wind now blowing in. The wind, remember, was blowing out to start the game. Mayo, it's the first game of the year. Shaking off the rust as Bellinger fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Bellinger 5 for 13 in his career against Peralta. And Bellinger now grounds this to the right side. Nice play by Bryce Terang. Ranging to his right, throws out belly. We go top 5. And we got a no-no going here through 4. As Monasterio 0 for 1 again. The only Yankee to reach base was Jazz Chisholm, who was hit by a pitch and then got picked off, as that's off the plate 1-0. Never really thought about it, Javier. That's inside 2-0.
Nope, that's inside.
And 3-0.
Oh, that's out.
I'm so glad Glaber's gone, Rick. So glad. There's a strike. Monasterio taken all the way, 3-1. And this one fouled off, 3-2. Bruh, thank you for the follow. The payoff pitch. Grounded to the right side by a diving Goldschmidt. That's a leadoff base hit. And as Judge fires into second. So a leadoff single, and that will bring up Tyler Black. The first baseman takes a pitch inside, 1-0.
Inside, ball 1.
Maybe, Matthew. We'll see in a pitcher's park. Pretty much, Rick. Yeah, bucket of baseballs. As there's a strike at the belt, 1-1.
1-1.
Oof, and Black out in front of that changeup. And this one is gone! Goodbye, baseball! Tyler Black, his first career big league home run, makes it 3-0 Brew Crew. 366 to right, a changeup that just sat there. Yep, middle, and he did not miss it. Bryce Terang now 1 for 2. Takes a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss on a change, 0-2. Yeah, Young, that's why I traded him. This rolled foul, still 0-2. And just got a piece of that to stay alive, still 0-2. Yeah, Josh, hockey's over. Baseball season. And now this one pulled foul, still 0-2. Yeah, it happens, Brett. Mistakes are mistakes. They're at the big league level. Billy, I don't know what you're saying. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away. What do you mean, Mayo? I did it for the home run. Sal Frelick 1 for 2 with an RBI double today. I mean, we'll see, Billy. We'll see. There's a strike, 0-1. Yeah, Cannon, well, that's the beauty of video games, right? That's called a ball. Borderline 50-50 pitch. Goes Frelick's way, the 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2. Young, thank you for the follow. That's low, 2-2. Reese Hoskins, Ryan. I think that was the Reese Hoskins trade. Strike 3, Frelick down, looking on the slider, 2 away. I don't know, Hunter. The Dodgers, I don't know. It's game 1, Steven, of the regular season. There's a strike, 0-1. Pretty much feels the same, Tommy. Yeah, like, I'm just shaking off the rust. That's low, 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 from Cole. Off the plate, 2-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
And this one fouled out, off and out of play, 2-2. The 2-2 from Cole. Chops softly to Volpe, who charges. Fields, fires, got him. We go bottom 5, and the Brewers put up a pair. Tyler Black, the first home run of his career, replacing Rhys Hoskins, and it's 3-0 Brewers. Yeah, I don't like pinpoint, Tommy. It's what I do, Aria. Hoskins now will lead off against Peralta, the bottom of the 5th. Takes a pitch outside, 1-0. No, Steven. I'm on the West Coast now, originally from the East Coast. The 1-0. And Hoskins chops this to short. Monasterio is there. We'll throw him out. 1 away. Jazz Chisholm was hit by a pitch in the 2nd. It's not my thing. That's inside 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Jazz 2 for 8 in his career against Peralta. That includes the hit by pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I think it's exactly the same, Ty. The 1-1. Well, not quite in the dirt, but definitely below the zone. 2-1.
2-1.
No, I do not, Bear. I do not use fixed counts. Those playing games don't count, Matthew. I can't stand the first 4.
It.
We'll see, Rick. We'll see. The 3-1 to Jazz. Oof. Swing and a miss on that fastball. 3-2.
Full count. 3-2.
The 3-2, the payoff pitch. Low ball 4, first walk of the day given up by Peralta. Probably Ty, I don't know. I don't really watch a lot of college basketball. Goldschmidt struck out in his first at-bat as a Yankee. And hammers this one to right field, but it will stay in the park. Just a hair late on it, 2 away. Frelick makes the catch, and that brings up Austin Wells 0 for 1 with a strikeout. That's in the dirt. Good block by Contreras. 1-0. I mean, very easily, Mayo. It's called having taste. The 1-0 to Wells. Swing and a miss on a fastball. 1-1. Tried to turn on that inside fastball and just missed it. The 1-1 is low in the dirt again. 2-1. The 2-1. Who fouled off by Wells. 2-2 to the left side as Peralta took just a little bit off of that one. Judge Ryan. The 2-2. Off the plate, 3-2. That'll release the runner from first. Ozzy Cabrera on deck. I don't think so. And Wells chops that to third. Nice pick there. Strong throw to first, and that'll end the inning. Yankees strand a runner. We go top 6. Still down 3-0. Dominguez is batting leadoff, and Rhys Hoskins is batting cleanup. Christian Yelich 1 for 2 today with a double. Takes a strike, 0-1. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, dude. That's off the plate, 1-1.
Outside.
The 1-1 from Cole is inside, 2-1. And now the 2-1. Fouled off at the plate, 2-2. And that's in the dirt, 3-2. I love how everybody conveniently forgets that it usually takes me like 6 or 7 games to kind of get back into the rhythm. The payoff pitch once again to Yelich. Fouled off again, still 3-2. Aaron Boone is an idiot. Swing and a miss on a changeup. Pulled the string, 1 away. 6 Ks for Cole. And that brings up Churio, who was also a strikeout victim earlier. Takes a strike right down Broadway, 0-1. Nothing and nothing, Evan. It is literally the first game of the year. The game, I just got the game, guys. Like, the 1-1. Hammered to center, but Bellinger is there. He'll make the catch. 2 away. Garrett Mitchell 0 for 1, hit by a pitch. And hammers this to right. Judge did not get the best jump, but will run it down. A 1-2-3 inning for Cole. We go bottom 6. Down 3-0. Ozzie Cabrera popped out to second in his first at-bat. Meanwhile, looks like Luke Weaver starting to warm out of the Yankee pen. Actually, and so is Tyler Holton. By the way, I do not like these new graphics, these snowflakes next to people's name. I get that they're cold. Like that's why there's a graphic up in the right-hand corner. I used to do hockey in real life, Ryan. Back in college, primarily. As Cabrera, a generous strike call on the curveball. 0-1. Cabrera jammed on the fastball, popped up, foul ground, left side, catch made by the third baseman, 1 away. And that brings up Anthony Volpe 0 for 1 with a strikeout. James, thank you for the follow. Late on the fastball, 0-1.
0-1.
Sure, Mayo, you know of any job openings? As Volpe's going to hammer this to right center field. That's going to be a base hit, and it's going to go all the way to the wall. It's a 1-out double for Anthony Volpe. There goes the no-hitter. I think a lot of people are better than the A's announcer, Ryan. So 5 1/3, no-hit ball. Peralta, 1 walk, 1 hit batter, and now a double given up, and that brings up Jason Dominguez. Volpe, good speed off a second. And Dominguez out in front of that couple of hanging breaking balls today that we've just been out in front of. And Dominguez ripped that one foul, 0-1. Pitching on Hall of Fame, hitting on All-Star. Recognized the pitch, but just a little out in front of it. The 0-1. This one chopped to third. That is going to get through for a base hit. Volpe is being waved home. He will score. It's a ribby single for Jason Dominguez. The Yankees are on the board. It's 3-1 Brewers. Dominguez shoots it right down the left field line for a single. And now Judge comes up as the tying run. And chops this one foul, 0-1. So Jason Dominguez, after striking out twice, picks up a ribby single. Volpe scores. Judge out in front of that slider, 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The 0-2 to Judge. Got him on another nasty slider. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 2 away. And that will bring up Cody Bellinger. No idea, Ryan. Maybe it's cold in the Bronx. And that's inside 1-0.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
Bellinger has flied out and grounded out in 2 at-bats. Flied out to right, grounded out to second. Check swing, but called a strike anyway. 1-1.
1-1.
A man on, 2 outs, 3-1 Brewers, bottom of the 6th. That's low, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 to Bellinger. Fouled back out of play, 2-2 of the first year, Mayo. Might be Peralta's last inning. Looks like he's starting to tire here on opening day. As that's low, 3-2. That'll release Dominguez from first. Rhys Hoskins on deck. Feels like the same every year, Gino. The payoff pitch. Bellinger fouls it back and stays alive. Again, the 3-2. And Bellinger, who just got a piece of that fastball as he fouls it off to the left side. All-star, Gino. And that's ball 4. So Bellinger walks. Second walk of the day allowed by Peralta. And that will bring up Rhys Hoskins now, and that's going to do it. So Peralta's going to get the hook. It's the way, Paul, I don't like using PCI while commentating. It's just too much to concentrate on. Peralta, the men on base, his responsibility, and Abner Uribe, 14 games last year, a 6.91 ERA. I understand it, don't really like it, but I understand it, Gino. Rhys Hoskins, 0 for 2, a strikeout and a groundout. Uribe, a sinker, slider, fastball pitcher. He'll hit a 101 on the gun. Oof, and that was 100, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And I don't know, Mayo. I guess they just feel he's out of gas. The 0-1. Whoa, way up there. 1-1.
One strike.
The 1-1 to Hoskins. Inside, 2-1. Ashley, thank you for the share.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Definitely a questionable decision bringing in a guy with a 7 ERA last year, but that's what they're doing. The 2-1. Ooh, and just missed that power sinker. Hoskins slices it foul. Bottom 6, 2 outs, 2 on. Yankees down by 2. The 2-2. Oh, and again, Hoskins getting closer. Rips another one foul. Still 2-2. And this one grounded to first. Jammed him with a sinker. So the Brewers will get out of the jam. We go top 7. Yankees do get a run on the board. Jason Dominguez, his first RBI of the year on a single to left. We go top 7 as Luke Weaver makes his first appearance of the year. Joseph Ortiz, 0 for 2. Will lead off and be the 7-8-9 hitters. And the first pitch popped up to Judge in right. Judge makes the catch, 1 away. Andrew Monasterio, a single and a run scored today. He was on when Tyler Black homered. Fouls this one off, 0-1. And the changeup misses down and in, 1-1. Fouls off a cutter, 1-2. And swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, strike 3. First K of the day, first K of the year for Weaver, 2 away. And now here's the difference in the game. It was Tyler Black's 2-run home run. In his previous at-bat, a changeup that just kind of floated there. There's a strike, 0-1. And now chases a change in the dirt, 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
And swing and a miss, Luke Weaver picking up where he left off last year. Get up and stretch, we go bottom 7. It's 3-1 Brewers here on opening day. Cooper, thank you for the follow. Yes, Justin, it's the show 25. Did you see there, Cole went 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, 6 Ks, no walks. Peralta, 5 2/3, 1 run, 7 Ks, 2 walks. As Jazz Chisholm will lead off here in the bottom of the 7th against Abner Uribe. Oof, and Jazz fouls off that first pitch fastball out in front of it, even at 98, 0-1. Twitch.tv/Ray Carcillo, period. The 0-1. Michelangelo, thank you for the follow. Good backdoor slider, catches the edge, 0-2. The 0-2 to Jazz. Swing and a miss on a back foot slider. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Strike 3, 1 away. Jazz, that's his first at-bat of the day. He was hit by a pitch and walked in his previous 2 at-bats. Paul Goldschmidt looking for his first hit as a Yankee. He's 0 for 2. Chases the slider, 0-1. Good slider from Uribe. Oh, and this one ripped to right center field. That's going to get down for extra bases. One hop up against the wall. Goldschmidt with a nice piece of hitting here for his first hit as a Yankee. It's a two-bagger. S5, thank you for the follow. And that's going to do it for Uribe. So he gets 2 outs, gives up the double, and a lot of mixing and matching here from the Brewers. In comes Jared Koenig. Hope I'm saying that right. A 2.47 ERA last year in 55 games, a 9.4 record. Wells, let's see, sinker, cutter, curveball, changeup from Koenig. He'll hit 97 on the gun with that power sinker. Oof, went backdoor with the cutter, swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1.
Goldschmidt off a second. The 0-1. In the dirt. Oh, and that's going to get away from Contreras, and Goldschmidt will go to third. So a wild pitch allows Goldschmidt to advance 90 feet. Wells now a chance to drive a run in with an out. The 1-1 is a strike, 1-2. Pitch on Hall of Fame, hit on All-Star, Jerry.
2 strikes.
Should have swung at that one. The 1-2 to Wells. That's way outside, 2-2. The 2-2, Goldschmidt off a third. And that'll get a run in. Goldschmidt will score. Black takes it himself. It's an RBI ground out for Austin Wells. But 2 away now with nobody on. I don't know, Panic just found that's the kind of the sweet spot for the games to be competitive. Cabrera, 0 for 2 today. Rips this one. If it's fair, it's gone. It is a foul ball. Just a little out in front of that cutter. And now out in front of that one, 0-2. That's Hudson and Ashby warming in the Brewer bullpen. Trying to piece together an opening day win. Yes, John. As that's off the plate, 1-2. The Brewers got 1 in the 3rd and 2 in the 5th. The Yankees 1 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th. As that misses high, 2-2. Cole went 6, gave up 3. Peralta went 5 2/3, gave up 1. As that's off the plate, count now full. Anthony Volpe on deck, 1 for 2 today with a double and a run score. The payoff pitch is ball 4. As Cabrera from an 0-2 hole works the walk, and now that brings up Volpe. Cabrera, the tying run, good speed, above average speed really off of first. The first pitch to Volpe is called a ball, 1-0, and that's 5 bad ones in a row. Raul, thank you for the follow. The 1-0 to Volpe. Fouls it straight back, 1-1. Matt, thank you for the follow. John Cena, thank you for the follow. The 1-1 to Volpe. And Volpe slices one foul on the right field line, 1-2. Ben, thank you for the follow. Trying to keep everything away from him. The 1-2 to Volpe is just outside, 2-2. Ethan, thank you for the follow. Roberto, thank you for the follow. The 2-2. The count now full. That will release Cabrera from first. So he will get a head start. The payoff pitch. Smack to the right side. That's a base hit. Cabrera thought about going first to third, but will hold. It's a single for Volpe, his second hit on opening day, and that will bring up Dominguez, who singled in his last at-bat to drive Volpe home. And that's going to do it for Koenig here on opening day. He gets 1 out. Third pitcher of the inning for the Brewers. Who's it going to be? It's Brian Hudson. A .73 ERA last year, a whip well under 1, a 6-1 record in 43 games. Hudson, a fastball, cutter, and curveball pitcher. Dominguez, again, 1 for 3, his first at-bat from the right side. Takes the pitch outside, 1-0. Good speed on the bases. Good speed at the plate. There's a strike, 1-1. Good cutter. Belly, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Tyler. There'll be a 1-1 to the rookie Dominguez. The 1-1. Oh, that was a nasty high curveball. That started so far outside and then clips the corner. 1-2. Jack, thank you for the follow. Oof, and just stays alive on the fastball. Still 1-2. Tried to jam him inside, and Dominguez just got a piece. The 1-2. Staying alive again. Still 1-2. Not an easy at-bat with that curveball. The 1-2. Hammered to left center field, and a running catch out there to end the inning. Oh, Dominguez gave it a ride. But Churio runs it down. The Yankees strand 2. We go top 8, still down by 1. Thank you, Billy. Caleb, thank you for the follow. Dominguez put some good wood on that one. We're going top 8, NJ. Bryce Terang fouls this one off 0-1. Terang 1 for 3 today. Weaver in his second inning of work. That's inside 1-1. Alex, thank you for the follow. As this fouled off at the plate, 1-2. And this one grounded up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. So a leadoff single for the very speedy Terang. And that brings up Sal Frelick. Wells throws on the second. That was a strike. 0-1. And this one popped foul and out of play. 0-2. Ooh, just a little high, says the umpire. 1-2. And that's low. 2-2. Strike 3, paints the outside edge, 1 away. Frelick down looking. And that brings up William Contreras. Swings through a fastball, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And this one hit the Goldschmidt. Could be 2. The second for 1, back to first. A 3-6-3 inning-ending double play. And go to Twitch. Sour. Giants taking the follow. At the end of 7.5, it's still 3-2 Brewers. Aaron Ashby now coming on. A 2.86 ERA last year. A lot of lefties in the Brewer bullpen. And Aaron Judge 0 for 3. A strikeout, a fly on the ground out. Welcome, thank you for the follow. And Judge back up the middle, hit it hard, but right there is Terang. They had him played almost perfectly, 1 away. And that brings up Cody Bellinger 0 for 2 with a walk. And it looks like Tyler Holton will make his Yankee debut and pitch the 9th for the Yankees. Of course, unless on the off chance we take the lead, we're going to warm up Devin Williams. As this one rolled to the right side, Terang tested again. Quick throw to first, 2 away. So 2 quick ground ball outs there, and that brings up Rhys Hoskins 0 for 3 today in his Yankee debut. A strikeout and 2 ground outs. Ashby, a sinker, changeup, curveball, slider pitcher. He'll hit 97 on the gun. And Hoskins fouls a sinker straight back out of play, 0-1. I traded for him, Den. It is a bit weird, Rick, but he's going to grow it back. So the 0-1. And jams him again, fouled off 0-2. The 0-2. Called strike 3. Eclipse the top of the zone. Hoskins down looking. We go top 9. Not really, Roman. Down by 1. Tyler Holton will make his Yankee debut. Holton, a 2.19 ERA last year for the Tigers. Yelich 1 for 3, a double and a stolen base. Interesting. The first pitch inside, 1-0. That's low, 2-0. Ian Hamilton going to start warming in the Yankee pen as well. So I kind of get used to what Holton can or can't do. This fouled off by Yelich, 2-1. I don't know if it looks bad. It just looks the same, Jorge. There's a strike, 2-2. The 2-2 just got a piece. Good curveball there. And again, the 2-2 to Yelich, another foul ball. This is what I always have used. This is, yeah, like, as that's low, 3-2. Yeah, they changed the graphics or the user interface a little, but that's about it. And then this one fouled off by Yelich, making Holton work. And this one grounded to Cabrera, his first test of the day at third. Low throw, oh, Goldschmidt can't pick it. That's going to be first test of the year, and it's an error on Cabrera. Yeah, first game. 79, yes. Jackson Chourio 0 for 3. And going down the second is Yelich, and he is in there. 8th inning of the follow. That's a second stolen base of the day for Yelich. And now to be an 0-1 to Chourio, and he skies it to shallow left. Dominguez has to come on and makes the catch, 1 away. Den, go back and watch it on Twitch. I'll tell you after the game. The lighting's a little better, too. That's true. Garrett Mitchell 0 for 2, hit by a pitch. Takes a pitch low, 1-0. And this one hammered to deep right. Judge got a bad jump, and he can't get there. It's up against the wall and over. It's a ground rule double. And Holton, who came in as the lefty specialist, can't get the lefties out. That should be an unearned run. Oh, that is an unearned run. And a big insurance run for the Brewers. And now Ian Hamilton will come in. Judge got a bad jump out there in right. And then that ball dunked in. So Holton gets 1 out in his Yankee debut. Ian Hamilton, a 3.82 ERA last year. Ortiz 0 for 3. Takes a strike 0-1. Because he's awful, Den. Like, even in the game, his stats are just terrible across the board. As this fouled off 0-2. And that's low, 1-2. No, Kai, I'm good where I'm at.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And this fouled off, still 1-2. That's outside, 2-2. Another foul ball. Again, the 2-2. And this fouled off, still 2-2. Swing and a miss, dropped by Wells. He will throw to first to complete the play. The runner goes to third on the wild pitch, but 2 away now for Monasterio. 1 for 3 with a single and a run score. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-1.
0-1.
That's inside, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So the error by Cabrera leads to a run for the Brewers. No panic. As this one fouled off, 2-2. And that's low. Count now full. Tyler Black on deck. And that's a walk. That's outside. Outside. Try to get him to chase the slider. Again, it's opening day for everybody as Tyler Black, right now, his 2-run home run is a big difference in this ball game. As there's a strike, 0-1.
0-1,
And this one fouled off 0-2. Pitching on Hall of Fame, hitting on All-Star. And it's in the dirt, blocked by Wells. Everyone stays put. Swing and a miss on a fastball. The Brewers, though, get themselves an unearned run. Again, the Yankees, do they have a comeback here in their bones on opening day? It'll be the 5, 6, 7 hitters, Jazz, Goldschmidt, and Austin Wells. Same as last year, Aaron. Trevor McGill coming in now as the closer for the Brewers, a 2.72 ERA. Jazz 0 for 1 with a walk and a hit by pitch. He's a fastball, knuckle curve pitcher. He'll hit 102 on the gun. The first pitch is outside, 1-0. No Monk, probably not. I'm losing on the settings I already have. Logan, thank you for the follow. That's way outside, 2-0. The 2-0 to Jazz. Sky to deep right. Did he get enough of it? And boy, does that unearned run loom large. No, he caught it. Oh my goodness. Sal Frelick. Jazz can't believe it. We all thought that was getting out of here. But again, the wind blowing in. And Frelick reaches up and robs Jazz. It's still a 4-2 ball game. I thought that was out of here. Goldschmidt late on 102, 0-1. I thought he got it. I'm good where I'm at, Nick. As that's outside, 1-1.
Outside, that's
Not a little bit steal, not really. The 1-1. Swing and a miss again late on 100, 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good where I'm at, Panic. Guys, I'm not going to change my settings now. I've been doing this for 5 years this way. Not going to change now. I'm good with the difficulty, dude. Probably Ram. The 1-2. Called strike 3 at the knees, 2 away. Goldschmidt 0 for 3. Actually, no, Goldschmidt, I'm sorry, the graphic was incorrect. Goldschmidt was 1 for 3 today with a double and a run scored. Austin Wells now 0 for 3 with an RBI ground out. Last hope for the Yankees. Pops up the first pitch. So the Brewers come into the Bronx and will win on opening day 4-2. A tough loss for the Yankees as the offense just couldn't get going. Freddie Peralta the win, Garrett Cole the loss, McGill the save. It was at the knees train. It was a close pitch. So a 4-2 win for the Brewers. Anthony Volpe 2 for 3 on the day. Cole, a hard luck loser. The big blast by Tyler Black, the only home run of the game. Pitch on Hall of Fame, hit on All-Star. That's funny, Min, considering for how many years you all just cried for me to up the difficulty. It'll now be Brandon Woodruff versus Max Fried. Like, it's the first game, guys. It ain't that big a deal. What's up, Jaden? How's it going? Just said, what's up, my friend? I play every game of the first year, man. Tony, thank you for the share. Yeah, you all want to see past trades. Oh. I don't know why, I don't know why it's not there. I don't know where they went. Oh, goodness. I don't know where they all went. No, I mute it because otherwise I get flagged with violations. Anyway, look, I traded Stanton, Rodon, and Stroman for Rhys Hoskins and Joel Payamps, and I traded, I forget who I traded. I think Pereira and LeMahieu, and I think a prospect for Michael Lorenzen. I traded Tim Hill and a prospect for Corbin or whatever his name is. So I signed Jose Iglesias for the bench. Anyway, Brandon Woodruff versus Max Fried. So, yeah, I mean, the rest of the bullpen is pretty much the same. Like I said, we picked up Payamps from the Brewers, and we picked up Holton from the Tigers. And then Hoskins, who's the DH. Oh, we picked up, we sent Roderick Arias, a double-A shortstop to the Cubs for Carson Kelly. We sent a couple prospects to the Athletics for Max Schumann. And, yeah, and that's where we're at. So, there you go. No panic. Not until we get to Dodger Stadium in, I think it's late May. So, let's see what Max Fried does in his first game as a Yankee. No, Min. So, welcome to the Bronx. Game 2 of a 3-game set. The Brewers. Oh, league news. That's interesting. Farm report. Oh, look at all this different stuff. This is interesting. Oh, you can do a recap with the previous game of the series. Not on this stream, panic. But Max Fried, 29 starts last year, a 3.25 ERA, an 11-10 record. Bryce Terang, this is still his last year's stats, 254, 7 home runs, 57 RBIs. He had himself a nice opening day. First pitch is a strike, and we're underway. Yeah, you know how much I would have to give up for him? As this one ripped foul, 0-2. And the 0-2 from Fried is off the plate, 1-2.
No.
Yes, Rich. I mean, this is the second game, but yes, we just started today. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away. First strikeout as a Yankee. And now that will bring up Andrew Monasterio, who had himself a hit in opening day. And grounds this to first. Goldschmidt is there. Wins the race to the bag, 2 away. The Brewers, 4-2. Thank you, Panic. We look now at the Brewers lineup. Terang, Monasterio, Contreras, Christian Yelich, the DH, Churio in left, Mitchell in center, Ortiz at third, Blake Perkins in right, and Tyler Black at first base as Sal Frelick goes to the bench now. William Contreras now did not have a great opening day. Takes a strike, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And the 0-1. Chopped the third. Cabrera there. Made an error in opening day, but not here. We go bottom 1. A 1-2-3 inning for Fried, and no score in the Bronx. Brandon Woodruff returning from injury. We go back to his 2023 stats. Was having a terrific year when he had to get, I think it was Tommy John. A 2.28 ERA and a 5-1 record. No, originally from Jersey. Jason Dominguez, those are his numbers last year, but Dominguez had an RBI single on opening day. Woodruff, a fastball, sinker, changeup, slider, curveball pitcher. A little bit of everything and the kitchen sink. And the pitch is off the plate, 1-0. The wind is carrying out today. No, Colin. The 1-0. Inside, 2-0. Yes, Billy. And Dominguez rolls it to the right side. That's through for a base hit. So he picks up his second hit of the year. A solid single to right. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, who went 0 for 4 on opening day. Fouls off a sinker, 0-1. Judge, of course, got off to a slow start last year and then helped carry the Yankees to the World Series. 58 homers, 144 RBI. The 0-1. And out in front of that sinker, 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The 0-2 to Judge. This one is low, 1-2. Good take there. Trying to keep everything down and maybe get a double play. Yeah, I think I'm good for a while, Billy. The 1-2 to Judge. Back up the middle, but this could be 2 to flip the second for 1. On to first, 2 away. A 4-6-3 double play. Turang shading him up the middle, and Judge put it almost right on him. And now that brings up Bellinger, who had a walk on opening day. And he pulls this to the right side as Turang will flip the first. We will go top 2. Yankees get a hit, but no one left because of the double play. And we are scoreless in the Bronx. Yes, Colin. Thank you for the follow. It's not happening, Min. Christian Yelich had himself a nice opening day. He will lead off here against Max Fried. And the first pitch sliced foul, 0-1. And this one hit hard through the left side. That's a base hit just by Cabrera. So a leadoff single for Yelich. Colin, thank you for the follow. And that brings up Jackson Chourio. There goes the runner. A little hit and run. Yelich has to get back. Judge will make the catch in shallow right. 1 away. That brings up Garrett Mitchell now. And that's low, 1-0. The 1-0. Pushed foul to the left side, 1-1. And this one hits softly to Jazz. He'll go to second for 1. Back to first. Mitchell's too fast. It was hit too softly, and Mitchell runs too well. So it's a fielder's choice as they get the lead runner. And that brings up the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. And there's a strike, 0-1.
0-1.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss on a changeup, 0-2.
0-2.
Oh, and he just pulled the string. Oh, what a beautiful curveball. Froze Ortiz. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Down looking, he goes. We go bottom 2. Still scoreless. As Rhys Hoskins, still looking for his first hit of the year, chases a slider, 0-1. Jackson, thank you for the follow. Hoskins 0 for 10 in his career against Woodruff. Now up and in with the fastball, 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hoskins, the DH for the Yankees. And this one inside out at foul, still 0-2. And the 0-2. Stays alive, gets a piece of that sinker, pushes it foul. We'll do it again. Lost 4-2, Matthew. The 0-2, way outside, 1-2.
1-2.
9, thank you for the share. The 1-2, pulled to the left side, and that is going to get through for a base hit. No, I agree, Rich. I'm a big Woodruff fan as well. So Rhys Hoskins gets his first hit as a Yankee. Picks up a single to left. Just pulled it right on through. Wearing Wade Boggs' old number 12. And that brings up Jazz Chisholm, who just missed a home run last game. Wind now carrying out to left. Good to see the dynamic wind patterns, I guess, here. Is that just a little inside, says the umpire. The call goes Jazz's way, 1-0. And Jazz fouls off a changeup now, 1-1. Yeah, he's trying to be a pitcher, Rich. And then the White Sox cut him. The 1-1, swing and a miss by Jazz, 1-2. Blew a fastball by him at 95. The 1-2. That's outside, 2-2. I am a Knicks fan, Colin, yes. Yankees, Giants, Rangers, Knicks. The 2-2. Outside 3-2. I don't think Hoskins is going to be off and running. The payoff pitch. Skied to left, fairly deep, but this will slice foul and reach the seats. Still 3-2. So I don't have NBA 2K. As this one, right back to Woodruff, and it's going to be his second double play of the day. Jazz hit it well, but a nice play by Brandon Woodruff. Strong feed to Monasterio. Oh, 2 double plays for the Yankees today. 2 singles. Yeah, this is Yankee baseball. A long time, Jimmy. It's 100 gigabytes. Paul Goldschmidt, 1 for 4 with a double and a run scored in game 1. Swings and misses there, 0-1. The 0-1. Fouled back and out of play, 0-2. So the crowd was starting to get into it. And then Jazz hit into a double play. And tied up on an inside sinker, strike 3. Terrible swing from Goldschmidt. We go top 3, still scoreless. Blake Perkins getting his first start of the year. Yes, Johnny. There's a strike, 0-1. It's 25 football. Thank you for the follow, Hart. I don't think so, Brian. It's basically the same.
Ball.
That's just outside, 1-1. It's a bunch of new menus. Swing and a miss, 1-2 on a good curveball there. Johnny, thank you for the follow.
1-2.
I mean, look, it's that you may be for the online stuff. I don't do the online stuff, so for me, it's basically the same every year. As this one pulled to Volpe at short. Fires the first. And it pulled him off the bag. An error by Volpe. I'm shocked that Goldschmidt couldn't stretch for that one. Landon, thank you for the follow. I just don't know. Volpe had all day and then just... that'll bring up Tyler Black, who had a 2-run home run in game 1. The only home run of the year so far for either team. As that's off the plate, 1-0. And there's a strike, 1-1. Runner going down to second, and he is out by a mile. So that makes up for the error as Austin Wells guns down the right fielder. 1 away. Perkins got a decent jump, but Wells was ready for him. The Brewers like to run. They had 2 stolen bases on opening day. They will not get one here, however. As popped them up. Jammed him with a backdoor curveball. Wells in foul ground. Makes the catch, 2 away. That brings up Bryce Terang, who's 0 for 1. Struck out in his first at-bat against Fried. And takes a strike, 0-1. And the 0-1 is low, 1-1.
That's a ball. 1-1.
The 1-1 now to Terang. The speedy second baseman fouls it off at the plate, 1-2. And the 1-2. Chop to Volpe. Let's get another shot. Let's see what happens. Fires the first in time. We go bottom 3. So man reaches because of the error, but nobody left on base because of the caught stealing. Oh, I didn't even realize I unlocked an achievement. And that brings up Austin Wells, the lead off the bottom of the 3rd. Yankees have 2 hits, but have also hit into 2 double plays today. Oh, and Wells just missed it, just underneath it, and just out in front, pops it up to first. 1 away. Woodruff challenged him with a middle fastball. Wells was ready for it, and he popped it straight up. Well, I was going to say Wells had an RBI ground out on opening day and not much else, so that brings up Ozzie Cabrera. Remember correctly, Cabrera had a walk. Swings and misses on a fastball, 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
The 0-1. And late on that one, fouls it off to the left side, 0-2. The 0-2 to the Ozman. Chases the high heat. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 2 away. Thank you, Brooks. And that brings up Volpe, who was 2 for 3 on opening day with a double, a single, a run scored. And rolls this to the left side. Ortiz charges, fires the first. Yankees go in order. We go top 4. Still scoreless in the Bronx. Andrew Monasterio 0 for 1 with a ground out. Takes a strike, 0-1. Jonathan, thank you for the share. And this one grounded right back to Fried, who flips the first one away. William Contreras 0 for 1, now steps up to the plate. And skies this to deep center field. Bellinger going back, still back, just shy of the track, makes the catch as Contreras hit it to the deepest part of the park. And that brings up Christian Yelich 1 for 1 with a single. Only hit of the day so far for the Brewers. And chops this softly up the middle, but Jazz is there. Fires the first. And a quick inning for Fried. We go bottom 4. Still scoreless. As Jason Dominguez 1 for 1 with a single. Now 2 for 5 on the year with an RBI. Takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. Wynn still carrying out to left now. And that's off the plate, 2-0. Pitching on Hall of Fame, hitting on All-Star, Rich. As that is called low, 3-0. Well, we're going to take one here. And a 4-pitch leadoff walk to Dominguez. And that will bring up Aaron Judge, who hit into the 4-6-3 double play his last at-bat. Almost user. And that's high. 5 straight balls for Brandon Woodruff. After this inning, I think I'm going to run a commercial and go get more water. The 1-0 to Judge. Who fouled off a changeup, 1-1. That was, that might have been a strike. That was right at the knees. The 1-1. That was a strike, 1-2. The 1-2 to Judge, still looking for his first hit of the year. He's hit the ball hard a few times, as that's way outside, 2-2. The 2-2 to Judge. That's way outside, 3-2. Bellinger on deck. And that's upstairs, ball 4. So back-to-back walks to start the 4th. Dominguez goes to second. Judge goes to first. Bellinger grounded out in his first at-bat, but now a chance to do some damage. The first pitch to Belly is inside, 1-0. And for whatever reason, Woodruff has gotten wild and lost the strike zone. The 1-0. Oof, good changeup. Bellinger wanted to do some damage. That was a good pitch and a good strike. Catcher, Chris, the 1-1. Oh, and just missed the hanging curveball. Fouls it straight back, 1-2. It'll be a 1-2 to Bellinger. Ooh, wow, they called that a ball. Woodruff marking at the umpire. But that's what happens when you start the inning with back-to-back walks. You don't get the close ones. I was fooled. I'm not going to lie. The 2-2. This one sliced foul. Still 2-2. Belly trying to push that down the left field line. The 2-2. Serve to left field. Fairly deep. And making the running catch is Churio. Dominguez is going to tag, and he will advance. It's a good play by Dominguez. When you saw the back of the left fielder, he's like, I can get the third. So a productive out for Bellinger, and that brings up Hoskins, a double play candidate, but he did single in his last at-bat. It was his first career hit against Woodruff. And oh, he hammers this one to right field. This one's got a chance, and it's gone! Goodbye, baseball! AKA-RTO over on Twitch. An Oppo Taco for Rhys Hoskins. It's his first of the year and a 3-0 Yankee lead. What a shot by Hoskins to deep right. And a man who came into the game 0 for 10 in his career against Woodruff is 2 for 2 today. As Jazz swings and misses 0-1. No, I traded Stanton, VK. And now, so Rhys is my DH / backup first baseman. The 0-1. Swing and a miss by Jazz, 0-2. Oh, baby, that put a charge into the stadium. A 3-run jack. That's Yankee baseball. Walk, 3-run home run. The 1-2 to Jazz. Late on the fastball as Woodruff dials it up to 97, 2 away. Third K for Woodruff. And that brings up Goldschmidt, who went down on 3 pitches in his first at-bat. Fouls off a fastball here, 0-1. Goldschmidt 8 for 35 now in his career against Woodruff. Oof, chases that changeup in the dirt, 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That's inside, 1-2. Dominguez walked. Judge walked. Bellinger flied out to left. Hoskins crushes one. 2-2 as that goes outside. And the 2-2. Oh, could not resist another slider. Goldschmidt strikes out again. We go top 5. But the Yankees are on the board. Rhys Hoskins, his first home run as a Bronx Bomber. And at the end of 4, it's 3-0 Yankees. Max Fried pitching to a lot of soft content. Again, you give up back-to-back walks to the Yankees, you are asking for trouble, and that's what happened with Woodruff. So we'll see how Fried does now with his first lead of the day. And now Churio trying to bunt his way on, but that will be foul, 0-1. There's a strike, 0-2. So back-to-back Ks from Fried and the 0-2. Just got a piece of that curve in the dirt, 0-2. Well, he's playing left field for me now, Rich, and he's had a good couple of days so far. As this one grounded to Cabrera at third. Kind of almost misplayed it, but he makes the play, 1 away. No panic, because I'm a good commentator. Garrett Mitchell reached on a fielder's choice ground out in his first at-bat. And fouls this off to the left side, 0-1. The 0-1 is a strike at the knees, 0-2. Giovanni like that, I see that. The 0-2 just checked his swing, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And this one sliced foul of third, still 1-2. Fried at only 41 pitches, 1 out into the 5th. As that misses low, 2-2. The 2-2. Strike 3, frozen with a changeup. I don't know what Mitchell was looking for, but not that. 2 away. Thank you, Ford. Much appreciated. Joseph Ortiz now will step up to the plate. Takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. Almost, Rich, not quite, but... As this one, Fried, nice play. Fielding his position, stabs at it and flips the first. We go bottom 5 as the Brewers go in order. Yankees up still 3-0. Austin Wells 0 for 1 with a pop out. Still looking for his first hit of the year. That's a strike at the belt, 0-1. A little bit of a generous call there from the umpire. And Wells swings through that fastball, 0-2. Ashby and Koenig, who both pitched in Game 1 of this series, are warming in the pen. Might be Woodruff's last inning of work. As Wells spoils a fastball to stay alive, 0-2. The 0-2. And fouls off another one, still 0-2. The 0-2 to the Yankee backstop. High and inside, 1-2. The 1-2. Oh, and he plunks him. Well, that's not how Wells wanted to get on base for the first time this year. And that's going to do it for Woodruff. Murphy, the manager, has seen enough. It's same as last year, Retro. That brings up Aaron Ashby, who got a hold in game one. Cabrera 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Does have a walk on the year, so he's 0 for 4 with a walk. Swings and misses on a sinker there, 0-1. Ashby, a sinker, changeup, curveball, slider. He'll hit 97 on the gun. The 0-1. Cabrera fouls it off, 0-2. Batting from the right side. Yeah, I know, Rick. The 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Wells below average speed, but runs well for a catcher. The 1-2 to Cabrera. And Cabrera's going to get a base hit up the middle. Wells will go station to station. So the Ozman gets his first hit of the year. A solid single to center on a curveball, and that brings up Volpe. 2 for 4 on the year, 0 for 1 on the day. And swings and misses on a backdoor curve, 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
And the 0-1. Oh, he's going to try and bunt his way on, but he bunts it foul, 0-2. Not a bad idea, because even if he gets out, you put runners at second and third with 1 out. The 0-2, though. Checked his swing, did not go, says the umpire, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Fouled off to the right side, still 1-2. Trying to keep everything down and away from Volpe. The 1-2 to the Yankee shortstop. That's way outside. Count levels at 2. The 2-2 from Ashby. Checked his swing, went around, says the umpire, 1 away. The bottom just fell out of that one as Jason Dominguez 1 for 1, a single, a walk, and a run scored. Will now step up to the plate with 2 outs and 1 on. There's going to be 1 out and 2 on. Swing and a miss on a changeup there, 0-1.
0-1.
The 0-1 to Dominguez. Outside, 1-1. And the 1-1. Outside again, 2-1. Wind still carrying to left. So they made some trades, Train. And this one, oh, he out in front of that changeup, ripped it foul. 2-2. 4 straight changeups from Ashby. The 2-2 to Dominguez. Pulled softly to the left side. This could be 2. The second, oh, he threw it away. He threw it away. Wells is going to come home. He will score on the error. Cabrera goes to third. Frozone, thank you for the follow. An error by Monasterio. Trying to rush it because Dominguez runs well. I don't think they would have got Dominguez, but they get no one on the high throw. No RBI for Dominguez. And that is not an earned run against Woodruff. That is an unearned run. That closes the line on him, though. And that brings up Judge with 2 on and 1 out still. He has walked and scored a run today. As he fouls that off at the plate, 0-1. Again, so many changeups. The 0-1. And there's the power sinker, 0-2.
0-2.
The 0-2 to Judge. Rolled softly to the left side. This could be 2. Once again, the second for 1. On to first. An inning-ending double play. The Yankees, though, get an unearned run. Wells scores. At the end of 5, it's 4-0 Yankees. Blake Perkins 0 for 1 today. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
As that's off the plate, 1-1. And this one ripped foul, 1-2. That's in the dirt, 2-2. The 2-2 to Perkins, giving Sal Frelick a day off against the lefty, and that's in the dirt, 3-2. Tyler Black on deck, the payoff pitch. Fouled off at the plate, we'll do it again. And another foul ball. Again, the payoff pitch. Skied to right center. Bellinger got a good jump. And he dropped it. He trapped it. He trapped it. That should go as a single. I thought he was going to make the catch, but no, it falls in just in front of him. That is a hit for the Brewers, and that brings up Tyler Black, who's 0 for 1. And he takes a strike, 0-1. That was tough. That was a tough pitch. That was a tough spot, tough play. There's a strike, 0-2. That's in the dirt, blocked by Wells. Frelick staying put. Or not Frelick, excuse me, Perkins. And just staying alive as he fouls that off his Black, still 1-2. Ooh, did not get the close call, 2-2. The 2-2, another foul ball. Starting to see a lot of foul balls this inning from the Brewers. Really making Fried work. This is the first inning he's really had to work. As that's in the dirt. Again, Perkins staying put. With Bryce Terang on deck. Swing and a miss. Got him on the high sinker. 1 away. 4th K for Fried. And that brings up Terang. There's a strike, 0-1.
0-1.
This one skied to center. Bellinger is there. More right center now. He'll make the catch, 2 away. As Perkins retreats to first. And that brings up Andrew Monasterio, whose error last inning led to a run. Runner going, throw down by Wells, not his best.
He's in there.
There's a strike, 0-1, so Perkins' first steal of the year. And this one lined to Jazz to end the inning. We go bottom 6. Yankees still up 4-0. And I'm gonna really quickly. I gotta get more water, guys. I'm gonna get another bottle of water and run a quick commercial on Twitch. I'll be back in a minute. Oh, goodness. All right. So Bellinger 0 for 6 on the year. Hoskins on deck. And Jazz in the hole. As the commercials run over on the Twitch side of things. Commercials still running. Still running. Almost there. And that was a long minute. There we go. Okay. We're back. Also want to welcome the new followers over on Twitch. And, of course, over on TikTok as well. Bellinger 0 for 6 on the year. Looking for his first hit as a Yankee. Oh, and he might get it. This one line to left. No, Churio runs it down, one away. He hit it well. The big blow in the game back in the 4th inning. The 3-run Oppo Taco for Rhys Hoskins. First home run as a Yankee. First home run this year for the Yankees. Also had a single against Woodruff. Swings and misses there, 0-1. Former Philadelphia Philly. Of course, we just acquired him from the Brewers. And this one sliced foul, 0-2. Ashby now in his 3rd inning of work in relief of Woodruff. The 0-2 off the plate, 1-2.
1-2.
And the 1-2 is low, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
4-0 Yankees, 3 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th. Swing and a miss, good changeup there, 2 away. And that brings up Jazz Chisholm 0 for 2 today, a strikeout and a ground out. Swing and a miss, good curveball from Ashby, 0-1.
0-1.
The 0-1 off the plate, 1-1.
1-1.
And swing and a miss now, 1-2. Good sinker there from Ashby. The 1-2 now to Jazz. And just got a piece of that changeup to stay alive, still 1-2. Jazz just missed a home run in game 1 of this series. The 1-2 inside and low, 2-2.
2-2.
And the 2-2. Down and in, 3-2.
Full count.
With Paul Goldschmidt on deck. He has struck out twice against Woodruff. The payoff pitch. And jammed him a little bit. Skied the shallow center. It's just what I've always used, Ian. We go top 7. It's just easier to it's tough to commentate and use PCI. Go top 7, up 4-0. Max Fried is twirling a gem so far here in his Yankee debut, as that is just off the plate, 1-0.
1-0.
Wow, that called a ball. That sure looked like a strike to me. 2-0.
No strike.
And this one hammered to left center field. Goodbye, baseball. William Contreras beyond the bullpen. His first of the year. The Brewers are on the board. And that's a direct result of that second pitch being called a ball. It's 4-1 Yankees. Christian Yelich now 1 for 2 today with a single. That's called a ball, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And this one ripped foul, 1-1. And the Yankees now going to start to get some guys up in the bullpen. It looks like Jonathan Loaizaga and Joel Payamps both warming for the Yanks. The 1-1 to Yelich. Smacked hard to the left side. Volpe deep in the hole. Fields fires. Got him. 1 away. Out. Jackson Churio 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground out. Takes a strike. 0-1. And that's off the plate. 1-1. 4-1 Yankees here. Top of the 7th. There's a strike at the knees, 1-2. And the 1-2 from Fried. Tried to go backdoor with the curveball, but missed. 2-2. And the 2-2. Pulled foul third. Do it again. Still 2-2. And another foul ball. Still 2-2. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup. Strike 3. 2 away. 5 Ks now for Fried. And that will now bring up Garrett Mitchell, who has struck out, reached on a fielder's choice. 80th pitch of the day from Fried is off the plate, 1-0. And this one chopped softly to third. Cabrera is there, fires the first. Get up and stretch. We're going bottom 7. The Brewers get a run back. William Contreras, his first home run of the year. At the end of 6.5, it's 4-1 Yankees. It's Jared Koenig now, who got a third of an inning in game 1. Paul Goldschmidt over 2 will now pitch. And let's see, and that will be the day for, as Joel Payamps will pitch to his former team and will come in for the 8th to try to lock down a hold and set up Devin Williams. Paul Goldschmidt, 1 for 6 on the year with a double and a run scored. Chase is an inside cutter, 0-1. Koenig, a sinker, cutter, curveball, changeup pitcher. And the 0-1. Hammered. That is going to get down for a base hit. Cut off nicely by Mitchell, but a solid single for Goldschmidt. Franchise is the same as it ever is, Booth. Same as it ever is. Austin Wells, hit by a pitch, scored a run. So he is hitless today and hitless in the first 2 games. This one, though, he's on the board. There's his first hit of the year. Nothing really noticeable, Booth. A lot of, menu changes, but that's really it. So Wells shoots it the other way for his first hit of the year. Back-to-back singles here to start the 7th. And that brings up Cabrera, who singled in his last at-bat. Not if you're going to play franchise. I mean, they might have done some online stuff that I haven't explored yet, but that's foul back and I play 0-1. But, honestly, if you just play franchise, no. The 0-1, Cabrera fouls that off at the plate, 0-2. That's how I am, Booth. Yankees have hit into 3 double plays today. Otherwise, this would be a much bigger lead. Cabrera fouls this one straight back, still 0-2. Goldschmidt, poor speed at second. Oh, and a good sinker at the knees, 1 away. Cabrera down looking. And that'll bring up Volpe, who's 0 for 2. I think so. I still think they have the inside track, Booth. As Volpe fouls off a cutter, 0-1. I feel like... I think Boston's got a lot of injuries now, too. As Volpe up the middle, that is going to be a base hit. They're going to wave Goldschmidt home. The throw by Mitchell is not in time. It's a ribby single for Anthony Volpe, and it's back to a 4-run Yankee lead. It is 5-1 New York. And that brings up Jason Dominguez, who's having himself a nice day. Baltimore got worse, though. Toronto's not impressive, as that's how I want to know. Tampa's I'm not worried about. Dominguez 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a run scored. Also had an RBI single on opening day. The 1-0 is outside, 2-0. I'm the same way, Javier. The 2-0. Swing and a miss on a cutter, 2-1. Good pitch. That would have been a strike. That would have caught the edge anyway. The 2-1. Call the ball, 3-1. Aaron Judge on deck has walked and scored a run. The 3-1 to Dominguez. Fouled straight back out of play. Count now full. Yeah, that too. Another borderline pitch. The payoff pitch. Ball 4, bases loaded. Thank you, Armadillo. Second walk of the day for Dominguez. And that will bring up Aaron Judge. Judge 0 for 6 on the year with a walk. And boy, oh boy, he has into 2 double plays today. If I remember correctly. I know one for sure. As that's way outside, 1-0. The 1-0 to Judge. Ooh, fouled off at the plate, 1-1. Wind is also carrying to left. Out in front of that cutter, just a little out in front. The 1-1. Just the way how you do it, Jack. Chases the cutter, 1-2. It's easier to commentate. And now the 1-2 to Judge. That's inside again, 2-2. This time Judge takes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Checked his swing, did not go, says the umpire. So bases loaded, full count, nowhere to put Aaron Judge. The payoff pitch. Ooh, fouled the cutter straight back, still 3-2. Just missed it. Remember, Judge, of course, got off to a very slow start last year. And, oh, hammered it right to third. Hit it right on the screws, but Ortiz caught it on the line, 2 away. Oh, Aaron Judge squared it up, but hit it right at Ortiz. That is a tough break. And that brings up Bellinger now, 0 for 3, looking for his first hit as a Yankee. He rolls this foul a third, 0-1. Bellinger did have a walk in game 1. The 0-1. Way outside, 1-1. 1 run in so far for the Yankees, looking for more. Bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom 7, up by 4. And Bellinger, kind of inside outs this one. That's going to be a base hit. 2 runs will score. It's a 2 RBI single for Cody Bellinger. And it's 7-1 Yankees. Bellinger jammed a little bit, but he just muscles it into left. And that's going to do it for Koenig, who obviously not as good a day as in game 1 of this series. As in comes Abner Uribe, who gave up a run in game 1 to try to get the last out of the 7th. Rhys Hoskins, 2 hits today, including a 3-run home run.
Ball.
Yes, Jackson. As that's off the plate, 1-0. The 1-0. Oof. Just missed that sinker, 1-1. Just a little out in front of it. The 1-1 from Uribe. Swing and a miss on a high slider, 1-2. Good speed on the bases in Dominguez and Bellinger. It's strike 3, down looking. That'll end the inning. We go top 8, but the Yankees now up by 6. It's 7-1 New York. As Joel Payamps will come in for his first appearance as a Yankee. As you see there, a 3.05 ERA, a 3-7 record. Yes, Derek. Joseph Ortiz 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out. Takes the strike, does Ortiz 0-1.
0-1.
As that misses low, 1-1. Yes, Armadillo, I always play with the Yankees. The 1-1, fouled off at the plate, 1-2. And this one chopped foul of first, still 1-2. And this one fouled straight back. We'll do it again. So Payamps and Hoskins acquired as this one lined towards the right side, but right there is Goldschmidt 1 away. Yeah, Aaron, it's kind of just feels a lot like last year, man. Blake Perkins 1 for 2 today with a single. We traded, because that's low 1-0.
Ball one.
Is this fed up the plate 1-1. Stroman, Stanton, I think it was Stanton, and Rodon. Is that off the plate 2-1? Yeah, Aaron, I kind of know better with these yearly sports games. Like, I have no hope anymore. As this one pulled foul, count now full. And this one line, oh! Ozzy Cabrera with the hops! Full extension robs Perkins of a hit. 2 away. And that brings up Tyler Black now 0 for 2 today. Takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. Good contact for the Brew Crew against their former teammates, swinging this 1-1. But so far, nothing to show for it. There's a strike, 1-2. The 1-2. Lined. Oh, and Goldschmidt shows Cabrera. Whatever you can do, young buck, I can do better. We go bottom 8. Yankees still up by 6. Jazz Chisholm 0 for 3 today. A strikeout, a fly out, and a ground out. And it looks like Fernando Cruz will come in to try to clean this one up in the 9th. Jazz looking for his first hit of the year. Has a couple walks. He skies this one to deep left. Churio going back. At the track looking up. Goodbye, baseball! Oh, that sweet, smooth Jazz. Anapo taco for Jazz Chisholm Jr., his first of the year. And it's 8-1 Yankees. He just missed one yesterday. He did not miss this one here. No, John, I do not. That'll bring up Paul Goldschmidt, who is struck out twice and singled today. This is game 2, Niner family. Lost 4-2 the first one. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
It'll be an 0-1 to Goldschmidt. Can't hold up on that slider there, 0-2.
No balls.
So the Yankee offense, after getting shut down by Freddie Peralta, really woke up today. It'll be an 0-2 to Goldschmidt. Takes that one high, 1-2. John, thank you for the share. And the 1-2, up and in, 2-2.
2-2.
The 2-2 to Goldie. Misses low, the count now full. Austin Wells, who singled in his last at-bat, his first hit of the year, on deck. The payoff pitch. Rolled foul, we'll do it again. 8-1 Yankees here. Trying to avenge a 4-2 opening day loss. Oh, called strike 3 at 100. Paints the outside corner. Good for Uribe. Goldschmidt down looking. And that brings up Wells. Again, 1 for 2 with a single. Also hit by a pitch and scored a couple runs. I don't know, Aaron. Maybe. That's off the plate, 1-0. Maybe I'll play Road to the Show. Probably not on stream. I mean, if that's what you're asking, I'm not going to play that on stream. The 1-0. There's a strike at the knees, 1-0. I know there's some achievements tied to it, so maybe I'll play in my free time, but I really don't like that mode. I don't like those modes. They're not for me. The 1-1. Down and in, 2-1. So a couple home runs today for the Bronx Bombers. Rhys Hoskins, Jazz Chisholm Jr., Max Fried goes 7, gives up 1 run. That off the plate, 3-1. The 3-1 to Wells. High ball 4, so Wells draws a walk. And that'll bring up Cabrera, who singled in his last at-bat as well. Got to get 3 more outs, but you're probably right, Niner. Oh, Cabrera crushes that sinker foul. 0-1. He was ready for that one. Just a little out in front of it. And now this one down the left field line, just foul. 0-2. So, hitting the ball well, though. But nothing to show for it here in his first 2 swings. Oh, and just missed that slider. 2 away, strike 3. And that brings up Volpe, a single, an RBI, and a run scored. They go with 2 hits in game 1. Volpe so far having himself a real nice day. A real nice series so far. Takes a pitch inside, 1-0. The Yankee youth movement is working a bit here. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Yes, Niner fan, yes. Yes, see, the camera's not moving now. The 1-1 to Volpe. Oof. Out in front of that slider, 1-2. Very aggressive swing. The 1-2. A little blooper to the right side. That is caught. Nice play there by Perkins to run it down. The Yankees get another run. Jazz Chisholm Jr., his first of the year. We go top 9. As Fernando Cruz will make his Yankee debut in some cleanup work here. Near 5 ERA last year for the Reds, a 3-8 record. Bryce Terang, 0 for 3, a strikeout, a flyout, and a ground out. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. That's inside, 1-1. Cruz, a hard thrower, good at getting ground balls, usually also a lot of strikeouts. Fouls this off 1-2. And popped him up. Goldschmidt down from first. On the lip of the infield grass, makes the catch, 1 away. Franchise Marcus. Andrew Monasterio, 0 for 3, rough day today, 0 for 3, plus an error that led to a run. Takes a pitch upstairs, 1-0. And there's a strike with the splitter, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now jammed him foul, 1-2. And that's going to be a solid single to center field. That's a base hit. Not going to lie, I do not like Cruz's pitch selection. William Contreras homered in his last at-bat. Takes a strike here, 0-1. The only run of the day, a Contreras solo home run for the Brewers, that is. As that's off the plate, 1-1. And now this foul back out of play, 1-2. Yeah, that fastball is his bread and butter. Just a little low, 2-2. Another foul ball. Still 2-2. Oof, and that cutter just drifted middle, 2-2. No, Bell playing, pitching on Hall of Fame and hitting on All-Star. Swing and a miss, blew a fastball by him, 2 away. Like, again, if you got here earlier, you would have seen all the settings. Christian Yelich, 1 for 3 with a single today. Last hope for the Brew Crew. Takes one inside, 1-0. All right, Mike, how you doing?
No strikes.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. What's up, user? Again, already, goodness gracious. Again, simulation, hitting on All-Star, pitching on Hall of Fame. Yeah, he's a sad person, Niner. 1-1. Grounded to third. Cabrera is there. This should do it. Fires the first. The Yankees get their first win of the year. They are now 1-1. Max Fried gets his first win as a Yankee. An 8-1 victory today. Woodruff gets the loss. Jazz Chisholm and Rhys Hoskins with home runs. Offense wakes up. Yankees win 8-1. The rubber game of this 3-game series will come tomorrow now. That's right, Rick. The Yankees win. The Yankees win as 8-10-1 beats 1-4-1. Again, once Hoskins hit that home run, the floodgates open. Fried, aside from this home run from Contreras, was almost flawless today. Bellinger with a 2 RBI single. And then again, Jazz, of course, the exclamation point in the 8th with an Oppo Taco of his own, 360 to left. And then here it is again, the final out. Ozzy Cabrera. Strong throw from third. Probably not, Ben. I mean, honestly, I might not do them anymore because they don't get a lot of it. Like, I appreciate that you like them, but a lot of folks don't. You know, and they don't get a lot of attention usually. So he lost game 1 4-2. He won game 2 8-1. Rubber game tomorrow, and then we'll welcome the Diamondbacks to the Bronx. We're going to try and play 3 games tomorrow. Hey, Shelly, I mean, yeah, I usually do baseball, football, and hockey. So, absolutely, Shelly. We're going to try and obviously, we had a longer stream today because of all the moves I made beforehand. But maybe we'll try and do 3 games tomorrow. So we can also see Michael Lorenzen make his Yankee debut, who we acquired by getting rid of Carlos Rodon. Chase, thank you for the follow. And then we'll hit the road for our first road trip. That won't be tomorrow. That'll probably be Thursday against Pittsburgh and Detroit. Probably, especially because we're probably going to face Corbin Burns and Zach Gallen in games 2 and 3. Yeah, that is not going to be easy, Niner fan. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. But we'll worry about that when we get there. Tomorrow, Luis Gil versus Nestor Cortez Jr. So, Nasty Nestor returns to the Bronx for the rubber game. No, I literally just said that we're done for the day. So, we're going to advance, we're going to save, and then we're going to call it a day as Luis Gil, Rookie of the Year, against Nestor Cortez. Thank you, Rick. Much appreciated, buddy. Thanks, Max. No, it's all good. No, I'm just saying. Like, I literally just said it. Like, literally just said it. I was just saying, you know. Yeah. So yeah, we save. Everything's good. Just gonna try and go Monday through Friday, Kaz. I mean, yeah. Back tomorrow. Probably some around. Thank you, Nella. Probably about 3 in the afternoon my time, if everything goes right. So 6 o'clock Eastern. That's kind of what I'm looking at, tentatively. Around there. I've got a meeting at noon that probably will take me to 2 o'clock. So that's kind of what I'm looking at, right? So probably start about 3 tomorrow. Again, if everything goes according to plan with that meeting. But, yeah, that's the plan. Thank you, Lou. Have a good one. Thank you to all the new followers. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. But, yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow for more MLB The Show and more Yankee franchise. Until then, take care, everybody. Have a good night. I'm Ray Carcillo. Good night, everybody.